Everybody, and welcome back to Gary Does Gaming. How are we all doing this evening? I hope you are well. You join us here tonight in Railroads Online, because I am still not very well following my hospitalisation last week. Welcome, I am here tonight with Linny.
Hello.
And Paul.
Hello.
And Adam.
Hello.
It's good to be back on YouTube. I hope that helped you wake up from your nap as well, Kyle. Rip my ears, I'm on the ceiling now. Wait, hospitalisation. Yes, Ben, so the reason we had no stream last week is because I went into hospital after being in a lot of pain for a few days. Linny bullied me into phoning a doctor, and they told me I needed to go to hospital. But I'm out now.
Yeah,
I'm still in lots of
just
pain.
bully Gary into spending money. I sometimes bully him into taking care of himself as well.
Right, Adam, can you flip that point for me so I can take the caboose?
Have you uncoupled the caboose? Is someone uncoupling this caboose?
Well, I was going to uncouple the caboose.
Man. Linny, you can...
Oh,
I would, but I'm bugged inside it.
I will stop in just a moment. It just
Right
takes
here.
quite a while. My brakes are fully applied, but it takes quite a while to stop these trains now that they're heavier with physics and things.
Right, so let's... good evening, Simon. How are you? I am as well as I can be, given the stuff I just explained. Good evening, Johnny. How are you? And yes, indeed, Christopher. Very well done to Linny for making me actually look after myself. I agree.
Is there a link on the back of that
Just
caboose?
put my volume down to 2%. Oh, why? I can't imagine why you would need to do that. I put my volume down so it sounded kind of normal. Darn, that's a shame.
All right, the Heisler is as loud as Gary is, so...
It is.
Ooh,
I loved all the whistles that went on whilst I was doing the intro, by the way. That was awesome.
I think that was the point.
The Heiser is stupidly loud.
It is, it's fantastic. So, yes, YouTubes. Since we were last here, there's been a lot of track relayed. There is no more roller coaster. The roller coaster was still here last time, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Yes.
I think it was, yes. So that's gone.
That's gone. We have lots of new track coming down here to the smelter where we are. We are also we are connected up to a new industry at the coal mine where we will shortly be heading. Once we have coupled up some rails to this train. Look at me knowing what we're doing.
We want rails, so we've got loads of beams and some rails in order to, presumably, for the coal mine to build their little minecart network so that they can mine us some coal.
Their little 2-foot cage network.
Yeah, it's got to be narrower gauge.
Yes.
And good evening, Bob. Yes, hopefully I'll be back to full strength soon. I'm actually really glad I've decided not to do the modelling tonight. So I haven't actually done any modelling since last weekend, since the live stream a fortnight ago. I'm actually in a lot of pain with my left arm tonight, so I probably would have had some issues if I had have tried it. It was very nice seeing my mug on your thread on RM Web, though. I was very happy with that. Did make me smile.
Right, you can now back up and connect those flatbeds as, routed through.
Right.
And
Adam, I've got your...
Paderborn confirms that the roller coaster was still there last time.
Good.
Yeah, so there is no longer the weird steep route to the iron ore mine either. Right, Gary, are you okay to take over this coupling here? There's
I
the
can do
links
this
are all where they
coupling,
should be.
yes.
Lovely, thank you.
Look at me actually having to play the game as well as be a YouTuber. Aren't I amazing how I can double this? I'm going off to visit another least used station tomorrow. Oh, interesting, Simon. What one are you off to visit this time? Glad you're getting better. Yes, thank you. I am much better than I was
Tell me
last
when I'm
weekend,
failing.
and I will get significantly better in the very near future, hopefully, because I only have 4 more lots of painkillers left.
Are you clear of that point yet?
Let me go check.
Yes, you're very clear of that point if you're coming in towards
Good.
me.
Could you flick the point for me, please, Gary?
I can indeed.
Thank you.
Point is flipped.
Excellent. Let's couple up. As we start moving.
Who's standing on top of that wagon?
That'd be me. I am stood on the wagon.
Oh, I don't know, Ben. Who are we beheading?
Right, I'll go back to
Right,
the
well.
climax so I can push the caboose on. When
I
we're
am
ready.
not moving anytime soon because I am currently filling up with water.
I approve of having water on trains that are steam powered.
Hydration is important.
Yes.
Hydration is in fact important, even if you're a steam locomotive.
Yeah. High strength
But
painkillers are
especially-
also important.
High strength painkillers are very important.
Not so
Just
much
not
if
too
you're a
many.
steam locomotive.
No, true. Hopefully, 2 least used stations, depending on time, at least the least used station in Leicestershire. Ooh.
Hmm.
Excellent. I have no idea which one that is. You are about a wagon and a half away from me. You could
Okay,
cheat and watch the live stream, you know,
Not on one screen, I can't.
on your phone.
Nah.
And remember to hit the like button, everyone, because I've forgotten to turn the chat bot on. So
Oh,
he won't
no.
be telling you. I'm going to have to go and do that in a second once we've got this coupled up. Half a wagon length-ish. Quarter. And we are coupled.
Sweet. Could you also do
Wonderful.
the uncoupling at the other end?
So we want 2 of these left here and we're uncoupling, yes?
Yep. You're
Yes.
uncoupling the
Right.
whatever's
The 2 empty ones. Yeah.
Right. Am I taking 4 up or are we taking 2 up?
Only 2 wagons.
Right,
Two
okay,
of-
you
two
are
of rail.
uncoupled in the right place. I'm
Thank
going to tab out and turn the chat bot on. Be prepared for
Right.
many lags.
Yes.
Okay.
So which means that Adam, you need to back up so I can put the caboose on.
That
Yeah.
was my Windows, everyone.
I'm backing up now.
Wonderful.
Railroad
just
hydration
need
is
to remember-
important. It is indeed, Ben. Yeah, hydration is very important. That it is, Simon. Make sure you are all well hydrated.
Gary, you've only coupled up 1 wagon.
So I have. I'm a professional and can count.
I was thinking I definitely only coupled up 2 full wagons to this. Why is there a problem? But
I blame those super high strength painkillers.
yeah.
So I'm so close to fast drives now, which is good to know. Oh, that is excellent, Simon. How close are you to that 1,000? And can everyone here go and subscribe to Simon and help him get the rest of the way? Because, you know, that's the nice thing to do.
This is Simon's channel.
Simon the Railway Enthusiast 83.
Right.
gracious, this thing is drinking water. The water tower is now showing 314 out of 314 out of 360, and my tank is not even half full.
Right, now we're done correctly.
Excellent.
And good evening, WJS Productions. How are you? I hope you are well.
This is lagged out for me.
Oh
Excellent.
no. I'm surprised I haven't lagged out yet. With how early it was going.
Whoever is attaching the caboose, I may require banking out of here.
I can do that as well.
But I'm fairly sure I will require.
Well, we were going to use the Heisler for banking, so I can
Yes.
hook up if you want.
Okay, that
Right.
works too.
Right now, I can't move. Am
Oh,
I still
no.
coupled up, Gary?
You are. What you don't have, though,
I have
is
no fuel.
pressure.
Yeah, I've run out of fuel.
We keep forgetting to fill up the engines.
Speak for yourself, I
it
am
was
fully
fine
fueled.
when I
and-
didn't have when I had all the I didn't have to reverse because of Gary's mistake.
Got some painkillers
Or
all about
Gary's
how I hadn't
fault.
heard of a few of them strongest without morphine banned in the UK and even in the USA, which got me worried. But they work. That's that's some quite strong painkillers you have then, Paderborn.
The strongest painkillers in the land.
They're stronger than that. They're banned in the UK and the USA.
Oh, they must be good then.
Yeah, proper painkillers. Yeah, so Simon's
That's
at
impressive.
958 subscribers, so everyone go to Simon the Railway Enthusiast 83 and subscribe.
Impressive. I am apparently filling up with water with the hatch shut. Good to know there are no bugs in this game.
Never.
This game has no bugs. I don't know what you're on about.
All
It's
features.
quantum water. It can phase through objects.
But whilst we're waiting for Adam to have pressure, we're going to come and look at our nice new 280.
Shiny, shiny.
It is very new and shiny. We only purchased this at the very end of our play session on Friday.
But it is somewhat drinking water looking at that water tower.
It is rather, isn't it? Hopefully it doesn't run out for a long time after that. But look at how pretty
Hopefully
an
not.
engine it is.
What are you seeing on the water tower then?
Sorry?
How much water does the water tower say it has for you? Because mine says 280.
Yes, out of 360.
Yeah.
And it's still filling up the tank. It's not full yet.
It's
all
getting
hanging
there.
out in the tank together.
There is an animation when it is filled.
Yeah,
It's nearly at the top.
Yep, it will start making a little cloud of water spray when it's full.
I did not know that.
They've added that recently.
Oh, that's nice.
Although if we're ready to go, I don't need a completely full tender, I suppose.
Well, we're not quite ready to go because right now you've got my Heisler and some wagons on the back rather than a caboose.
All right, okay.
There was a small mix-up in the
Yeah.
paperwork.
You didn't have water, but you did have fire. I have water, but had no fire.
It's no
I've
problem,
got pressure now, I can
Simon.
back out.
I'm quite happy to shout people out and get them to these milestones. So these tablets made news last summer when an Irish tourist in Spain got given some and died. Well, that was very silly of them, Paderborn. Try not to do that.
We're given what and died?
Painkillers.
Ah,
The painkillers that
Oh,
Paderborn
yeah.
is on.
I forgot we're talking about
Oh,
painkillers.
no, it has it. I think the game's
Oh,
just
crap.
crashed.
Yeah,
It has.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
How recently did you save
I
it?
can't remember. Not since we went live, at least.
That's okay. Right, well, we better wait for you to.
So stream will go black here because Streamlabs is clever and will only stream the game.
That's good at least.
I'm rolling backwards even though my brakes are fully on and they won't have the caboose.
Well,
You
you
will.
can
The
leave the
game
session
session has
now.
ended
Right.
because it's not running on Gary's computer anymore.
Oh, I was
can't
stuck in the cab of my engine, so I'm stuck in the game.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, there we go. It is dead. Time to copy the password again to make sure I've got that copied.
I can just see the Heisler catching up. Oh, now it's finally
no.
comped.
It was bound to do this on a live stream at some point, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This
It's
is the
bound to
joys
come
of
out
pre-release
eventually.
games. Streams should be
Hmm.
seeing something now. Yes, there we go. Stream is seeing my Steam username. Enjoy that, everyone. And now they're seeing the details to log on to the server.
We deeply apologise for the delay.
So there's a
the
good
Crowbrit and Groombridge Railroad.
good news is I haven't saved it apparently.
Oh no, where are we?
Where we started.
This as in the start of everything.
The start of the session.
Oh goodness. So we'll all be up at the apart
Iron
from
Mine.
Paul, we'll all be up
Yes.
at the Iron Mine.
Yes. No, I definitely didn't do that then. In a minute we'll get some drums as the game actually loads.
Yes.
Until then you get to look at a black screen with a little orange spinny thing that doesn't spin.
Gary, you should only get one drum as everything loads up. It's the rest of us who'll get lots of drums.
Yes.
Because it'll take the rest of us a couple of minutes to get in.
Fine, I'll get one loud drum because it's all the drums at once. My drummers are more efficient than yours. They're synchronised drummers. And good evening, Alexander. How are you? I hope you are well. So what's
Right,
everyone
just
been up to
let-
this week then, since this has list on me?
Let me know when you've got something showing on your screen, Gary, so I can join.
I will. Yeah, also, Ben, what Alex said. There's my drum beat, and now my thing is spinning at last. And I can hear some fire burning.
Which means that
And
theoretically
I
the rest
am
of us
in.
should be able to, the rest of us should now be able to
It is the
Aha.
fire on
try to
Bright
join the
Helmstone
server.
I could hear, which is burning
Right,
away.
well, whilst you're there, do you want to light all the fires on all the engines so we've got pressure when we all log in?
I can do that.
Lovely.
That doesn't look like the start of the... Oh, it is the start of
It
the session,
is.
never mind.
You'll be glad to know, everyone out there in YouTube land, I have never done this before. Have I? No, I don't know why everyone's gone silent there either.
Oh.
I just
Oh,
glad
this
it happened
got
this
broke
early
for a
rather
second.
than sort of after 4 hours of gameplay.
So, Gary, can I suggest a little cheat to undo one of the... to make our life a little easier?
You can.
Because we've already done this before, can I suggest just re-railing the Heisler that you're in at the back of the iron ore train?
Yes, yes you can.
Because that took quite a while of...
Messing around.
yes.
Are you following me, Heisler? It's a bit rude if you're not.
It might be a little bit too far. You might have to put it down on one of the sidings
Well,
first.
I was hoping it would follow me over the wagons, because they do that sometimes, don't they? There we go.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'll couple it up.
Heisler is down behind the train. And couplings are set. WJS Productions nearly finished some kits from Christmas. Well, hey, I approve of nearly finishing kits. That's the point where you have to stop and never use them again, isn't it? And they're nearly finished. As I was returning to the Bluebell yesterday on duty and say farewell to stunning unreliable H-class for our boy who is now expired. She will be missed. Good to return
will
to the
indeed
Bluebell.
be missed.
Shame that it's gone though. Yes, it will be very missed. Nothing special. Well, right, fantastic for Minecraft. Do it, Lewis. Why not? Do it. So, what kits have you nearly finished, WJS Productions? We all want to hear. I've heard we like kits here.
I should hope so, since that's what your channel's mostly based on.
There's a Heisler whistle.
Yeah, I'm still letting stuff load in, so this could be challenging.
Yeah, I'm still in
There's
the
a
dump
whistle
plan.
of something else.
That's the consolidation.
And that was another whistle. Some Parkside vans. Excellent. I do like Parkside kits.
I'm not entirely railed, Gary. At least not on my screen. The rear truck isn't on.
I think it is now. I think it just fell on.
The rear wheels aren't on my screen, at least.
And I fell.
Good work.
I was trying
Where did
to
you
creep
fall?
up. No,
He's on the wooden
Oh, off the
trestle.
bridge.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so they're
I
not.
spawned slightly further down.
One
They're,
of these days, I'll get round to putting a safety rail on there.
they're in a position that I think they will come onto the track as you go forwards, because the game does
Okay.
this sometimes. If not, I'll just re-rail you again.
Okay.
Okay, they haven't. They
everything
haven't come off
loaded?
anymore. So perhaps when you hit the points. Right, you are coupled to the back of this train now.
Okay. Well, for me, the entire rear truck is off.
So what I was seeing was one wheel is off one way and one wheel's off the other way.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing now. Originally, it looked like just one wheel was hanging off.
Yeah.
Or one step. But okay.
Chances are when you go over the points, it'll re-rail itself, because the game does this occasionally.
Okay.
It's just not very good at re-railing stuff.
Good.
When you pick something up, it doesn't reset the physics of whatever that thing you've picked up was doing.
Right.
So, say for example, you pick up a wagon that's in the midst of derailing and started rolling.
Yeah.
When it is up in the air, it will just keep rolling and rolling forever until you drop it again.
Okay.
Right. Gary, do you remember that there was an uncoupled pair of wagons in that
I
train?
do.
Can...
I am running back to see if I can find what ones they are.
Did you want to cheat slightly and let me put a water tower where the consolidation is going to end up?
Right, there is a Lincoln pin ready in those
no.
couplings if you
Okay.
push me backwards.
I have now officially loaded in.
Right, those wagons are coupled.
And I am now coupled to the train.
Okay.
So, what I will do is I'll fill with water when we are down at the
Hang on, I'm going to do
Sawmill.
something really important
Okay.
here.
save.
Yeah. Game is saved. Let's continue, everyone. And I am going to run back to the brake van.
Are you? Didn't know we had a brake van.
Fine, I'm going to run back to the caboose. Which is rolling.
You're not going to come up
Whereabouts
to
are
the
you,
engine
Paul?
and drive down so that you can watch the flags fluttering.
Oh, I can do that, I
What
suppose.
was that?
And I'll take
Whereabouts
over
are
the
you,
caboose.
Paul?
I am. Do you know that big stone curve that's literally just after the iron mine?
Right.
I spawned in
The
there.
U-bend.
No, not the U-bend. It's the one just
off
after
the
the
iron
wooden
mine.
trestle bridge.
Oh, so you're
I'll
nearly here
fo-
then.
I'll
Yeah.
follow
Gary,
the
have you got to the
consolidation down
engine
with
yet?
the climax.
Not yet. Nearly there.
Okay, I'm in the caboose.
So I'll get in the heist at the end of the train.
And I am in the engine.
Excellent.
Do we need this 100% regulator?
Yeah.
It was for getting us started. To get us up the hill. Because we've got to go over the hump, remember?
Of course we do. I'm just a bit cautious of 100% regulator on what is mostly a downhill route.
That's fair.
Ah, thank you for the like, Simon. Remember to do that, everyone. Especially now that the bot's actually said to do it, because good bot.
Could we have a bot that tells you to save the game?
In theory, yes, I could make the bot do that. Aha, I see you running towards my train.
Hello.
We run you down and carry on going.
That's the plan.
So
You're running
running
down the train.
So,
Problem
you
is
know
the
these
train-
fluttering flags?
Yeah?
Yeah, they're not even moving.
Is that because you turned your graphics down?
Maybe.
They were fluttering for me, and my graphics would be set lower than Gary's were.
I
Is-
didn't
are
look
the-
them long enough to see stuff slapping about.
Are the pony
They were
truck
flapping
wheels
about for
changing
me.
colour for you like they were with me?
Yeah, I think there's a texture issue there. Like how there's a single triangle on the caboose where where there's a pair of triangles on the caboose on the cupola where they've been flipped and they're on the wrong side of the caboose. So you've got one light triangle on the shadow side and one dark one on the light side.
I would love to tell you whether the wheels are changing colour, but because I drive in first person, I can't see them. You are right, Paderborn. Garybot 2 should be in charge of saving the game. It is more reliable than me. Something different from what you normally do, but I'm really enjoying watching the stream tonight. Excellent, glad to hear it. Hopefully I will be better enough that we can get back to doing some modelling next weekend. Because I would like to do some modelling. As I've not even done anything off stream since, because I just can't. I've got a big pile of customer projects sat here next to me, waiting for me to be done. Just like, nope, not happening. At least it means once I'm well enough to do it, I'll have all the parts, because they'll all have arrived by then. I have a large batch of Engage locos sat next to me to DCC fit and service. Yeah. One of them is a Terrier. Number 40, Brighton, in improved engine green. It's a rather nice model. Is the train alright back there, Linny?
All good here.
Excellent.
Smooth rumblings of wheels. Although the sides of your headlamp have just passed me by for the third time.
That's fine, I like to just leave them behind occasionally, make sure you know I'm still going.
Yeah, it's snaking quite well, this train.
It's like a trail of breadcrumbs, my trail of headlamp sides.
Headlamp sides and whistles and bells and couplings and doors and
The occasional
Yeah.
window and roof patch.
yes.
Exactly. Because, you know, the rails aren't obvious enough an idea of where we've been.
Mhm.
Oh, you want to go get yourself on the mend? Oh, well. So hopefully I'll be there by hopefully I'll be there in the next couple of days before I run out of painkillers. Because they told me I'm not allowed anymore. So that would be fun if I do run out. Hope by next stream I'll have some new kits to assemble. Oh, that would be excellent if you have new kits to assemble. Do you have any kits in mind that you want to get? And good evening, lend us a quid. How are you? I hope you are well.
Oh, it's another lamp side. Only one this time.
Your interview went well too on Tuesday. Hopefully be back in work soon. Oh, that's fantastic news, Simon. Glad to hear it.
And there's the other lamp side.
Yay, more breadcrumbs. So a double gauge terrier in GWR livery? Yes, that would be one of the ex Western
Cleveson and
Cleveson and
Portishead?
Portishead railway ones. There we go. Thank you, Linny, because my brain's being in my brain right now. But yeah, they had two, and the Great Western bought that railway just so they could get the terriers. A lot of people think I'm joking when I say that. But the first thing they did was move the two terriers to Bristol, scrap the rest of the stock, and use the line as sidings. There's literally no other reason they bought it than those two terriers.
Gary, if you look down and to the left from your engine,
There's lots of trees.
you're about to come onto a wooden trestle.
Yep.
And if you look,
There's a you.
there is in fact a me. So you keep going as you are. I should be fine to get.
And over in the distance there is some more wooden trestles and the smelter. I wonder how well they show up with YouTube compression. Leave a wagon every mile or so to find your way back. Well, what I frequently do, although people keep picking them up, I just leave them next to the track. Someone else will come along and pick them up and put them back on and attach them to my trains. Don't know why.
Right, I see you coming this way now. There we go.
Busy building. Oh, I'm busy white metal loco building whilst watching you. Fantastic. I approve of white metal loco building. Hopefully I'll be back doing that next week, although next stream on that will be putting some paint on it. I got it in primer ready for last week's live stream. And then, you know, Linny bullied me into being healthy.
Is Gary on the engine? I didn't see you there.
I'm probably just outside the engine. What's the change view key on this again?
V for Victor.
V. Yes, I am just outside to the front left of the cab.
Excellent. I am just getting into my caboose. Excellent. I'm in. All systems go.
May get one, Lewis. Do it. Get one. I got loads more since the last live stream. I've updated the Terrier command for those wanting to know just how many I've got now. Or look at my Twitter, there's a picture of them all went up. There's one of the GWR ones worked at my local station. Fantastic.
Right, Gary, no falling off the engine allowed.
Who's blowing a whistle nearby?
Demiz in the climax. Paul, do you want to give him a blast of the Heisler?
Yeah, I can hear your whistles. Surely you shouldn't be that close to us.
No.
It's just that loud.
bugged. It is.
Just turning the regulator back up now that we're on
It
the
is-
straighter, flatter bit.
Is that you around the U-bend then, is it?
Yeah.
Don't think we're anywhere near there.
Right,
Don't
I
think we've
am-
gone past the waterfall yet.
The U-bend's before
No,
the
the-
waterfall.
Is it?
Yeah, I am currently at
No.
the waterfall. I am beating Gary to the waterfall.
Yeah, we're just coming up to a wooden trestle.
GWR had good taste, I suppose. It's fitting as Stradley was, of course, apprentice to GWR. He was an apprentice at Swindon under Daniel Gooch. But there is our new route off to the coal mine at the side there that we will be taking later. Be right back. Okay, Lewis. No worries.
Should
Terriers are awesome. Yes, they are, Simon. Terriers are the best. Gary's gone round the U-bend. Thanks a lot. It does, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. I found my way through the pile of wood there. And now we come up to the waterfall-ish area. There it is. I knew it was here somewhere.
Right, so I am quite a way ahead of you on foot.
Are you setting the points for me?
That's the plan.
Excellent. And there is the waterfall. Should we position
I am
ourselves
at
just
the
right? We can
small-
see our shadow go past.
I see the waterfall, but we're way away from it.
I'm glad, because my engine is just passing it. Ah, I see you. You're just on the U-bend. I saw your caboose. What's worse is I was going to try and point
Yeah.
at the screen to show everyone where you were.
No.
Very effective.
Because that's how that works, you see.
You have a mouse pointer, don't you?
Well, doesn't it just?
Oh, there you are again. I saw you through the trees just over there. It's good these bright red cabooses.
Sorry,
They
the
certainly help with that.
Were all American cabooses
Brightest
red?
caboose.
No? They came in quite a variety of colours, depending on the...
So I think I've seen a
Company
yellow
in
one. I don't think I've
question.
seen any others.
It is very nice, isn't it, then? Linny, Paderborn says, if you're on foot, are you carrying a red flag?
No, it's a green flag, but never mind about that.
And down there is the smelter, where we
Well,
just
Linny has
were a
not
minute
yet.
ago.
Linny
Good
has not yet
evening,
managed to get up
Andy.
to the
How are you? I hope you
point.
are well. Andy says not all American cabooses were red. I sound like I'm running out of pressure. I am very much completely out of pressure.
relight my fire.
Luckily, we're on a part where Sir
You should
Isaac
just be
can
able to
take
keep rolling.
the wheel. Which is made even better by the fact that I appear to be just throwing firewood on the floor. There we go.
You need to make sure that the head-up display actually shows that it says firewood, firebox
Yeah,
before you
it
can.
very much did say that, but then it wasn't getting any higher.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
The points
Right.
won't be. The points won't be set for us to go into the smelter, will they? We'll have to change those.
I am setting them through for us to go up to the sawmill.
Mhm.
I will set them behind our train to take you down into the smelter, but you'll have to do all the switching of points down at the smelter.
Okay.
But it will at least mean you get to run
Right.
down the bridge.
There is the
Where is
smelter.
Gary?
Yeah.
I am passing by the smelter. Getting a rather nice view of it for all those out in YouTube land.
Oh, is that you coming up to the points then?
We're
We're
not
at the
far
wall.
away.
Excellent. I will be
So,
standing here as switchman.
Christopher
Yes.
says yellow on Union Pacific and another one that I don't know what the initials are, D and RGW.
Denver and Rio Grande Western,
Ah, there we go. Clever
which
people.
is where your locomotive that you are currently driving is from, being a Denver and Rio Grande Western Class 70, I believe.
Excellent. There we go.
Is the
Appropriate.
correct pronunciation Grandy or is it Grand? Doesn't matter.
I think it's Grande
And of
in
course,
Spanish, but it's the anglicised Grande.
Ben says they were red because red paint's cheap. And good evening, Killian. I am in lots of pain. I can't answer for everyone else, but how are
Grande.
you? And Andy says his replica caboose is red, however, so, you know, we've obviously got the right colour.
Right. Well,
There's a link
you
to
should
my
be able
Twitter.
to. Gary, you should be able to accelerate because you're on.
I can see the train following me. It's not far behind. I would love to accelerate, but I'm currently at about 50 psi.
So set your regulator to maybe 30%, and it will build up
It's
pressure faster than.
it's climbing quite quickly at the minute. I'm up to 75.
If you set your regulator to 50, it will continue generating steam, and you'll be able to get some acceleration as well. That's it.
And
He
Ben says it's pronounced grand. Simon, I'd love to let you drop the channel link into the chat. However, YouTube for some reason won't let me. I have links enabled, but yeah, YouTube just doesn't allow it. So unfortunately, you cannot. Otherwise, I would be more than happy for you
Yeah.
to.
Everything's all linked to malicious links.
It's a setting in YouTube, and I've got it set so that people can drop links, and it just doesn't let me. Annoyingly though, it does let all the spammers drop malicious links in the comments of my videos. And in fact, on live streams after the event. Would Edwardian figures suit on a grouping era layout? I'm going to say no, someone might correct me.
Your clothing would be very wrong. Paul and Adam, your route into the smelter is set.
Thank you, Lenny.
You're welcome. And Gary, I'm on the caboose.
Excellent, I've just put the regulator back up to 100%.
Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right. I'll give you a wave as I go past you in the opposite direction.
WJS Productions now wants to know what type of figures would be appropriate, and I assume probably a
For what
source of
time
where
period?
to get them.
What time period was that?
The time period we were given is grouping, so we're
Okay.
talking 20s to 40s, which is quite a long period. Do we have a specific time within the grouping there?
I suppose it also depends as to what the figures are doing, if they're just normal everyday people, or if they're miners, railway workers, etc.
Yeah. Because, for example, Edwardian ladies tend to have great big puffy skirts, and Victorian ladies would have that probably wearing corsets. but you wouldn't get that much
1920s
later.
is our period.
So,
And Edwardian
yeah,
gents
you're a
would
good
be in
15
hats
years
and
old.
things, wouldn't they?
You probably want to look at 20s era figures, which you can get.
And this is for populating platforms.
Places to look would probably be people like Langley Models, Model E, spelled Model U, because I think they've got a range of pendant style figures, which would be 20s and 30s. You probably find various appropriate figures in HO from Noch and Preiser. I'm wondering if Andrew Stadden might have some as well.
It's good having
Well,
a
do you want
mini,
to run
isn't
up
it,
the train and
everyone?
take over the climax, and I'll do the points?
Right here. Was that
Yep, that's fine. We won't do it
right?
quite the
I'm
same
running
as
up
last
to the cab
time.
now. And
You could have run along the actual train.
I know, but
Disregard
I'm
Andrew's
running
Stadden.
quicker than it can go anywhere.
Yeah.
There is a
Right.
thanks, Linny, in the chat.
Geronimo.
You are very welcome.
Right,
W-
have fun.
WJS Productions.
I just thought my mic had cut out, like, doing all the robotiness as it was doing earlier.
It cut out on me then.
It's very enjoyable, this
so I
live
need
stream
to
tonight.
read-
Thank you, Simon. Much appreciated.
Yes, so Langley Models, I can see because I'm caboosing, I look around. They've got 10 uniformed figures of the 1920s, so policemen, guards, sailors, and so on. 10 sitting figures of middle and working class for the 20s. 10 standing figures, which both of those would be good for platforms. Some loco spotters and schoolboys as well, also good for the platforms. These are all unpainted though, so you'll need to paint them, but that's fine because if you can do it, because it means you can get 2 or 3 sets and paint them all different, and it won't be so obvious that you've got the same figures a couple of times.
20s fashions for women were especially different. It changed again in the 30s and then remained about the same into the 40s, says Alex.
So
Thank
I'm probably
you
just
for
going
the
to
info,
reload Discord
Alex.
again.
Don't know if you can still get them, maybe second-hand on eBay, but one of the Bachmann train sets came with quite a nice set of World War One nurses and soldiers.
It did. In
The
fact, I've got one
Oh,
of
yeah,
those
the-
nurses in my invalid saloon.
Yeah, the nurses might be, possible to go on to platforms and the like. Soldiers perhaps a bit late.
WJS Productions is now on the Langley Models website looking for figures.
They also do a set of a washing line and 2 women hanging out for washing, which it looked quite fun. I might have to get that for my layout.
They do. I've got an engaged one of that in the shop at the minute.
I realised I didn't actually ask what scale we were looking for.
It's a good point. Everyone seems to just assume double OHA, but no one ever actually checks, do they?
They also do some sets of cowboys with rifles and pistols, and a set of 00 scale skeletons, orcs, and goblins.
Nice.
It's unusual.
A little bit, yes. Right, Linny, we are just coming up to the sawmill. Do I need to be playing with points?
Yes, you need to slow down either so that you can play with points or that I can play with points. I'm on my way up.
I think we're far enough away that I've given you time to be able to run up here.
I think you have. I'm just approaching you.
We're approaching a set of points. I have no idea what way we want
That
to
is
go.
going the correct way. That set of points is going left. We want to go left this time.
Okay.
So this is take 5.
Hello, take 5. This is Gary.
I
Hello,
know since
Gary.
Just
Hello,
gonna
Gary. I'm
save
Dave
the game.
Brubeck.
Look, I
Discord's
just
really liking me tonight.
saved the game again, just in case.
Yes.
Well,
Excellent.
once I was
Saving
going
game.
to looking good for passengers, they travel in uniform. They say that's a good point, Paderborn. Soldiers with no helmets would make good passengers.
Right, so Gary, you should be okay to carry on through here for a bit.
Okay, I will give us some more regulator again.
And we might as well load up the lumber first. Seeing as that's the front two, we might as well do the first 2 wagons of lumber this time.
No, we're much better off doing the beams first. Because... Well, I mean, we'll have to load wagons 3 and 4 before loading 1 and 2 if we do the lumber at the front. Because otherwise we'll have to reverse.
Welcome to the smelters.
No,
Wharf.
we're going back. We're going in.
Oh,
The-
we're going in from from the other side, are we?
I've
Okay.
just entered
Yes.
the smelter ring, as you can see.
Yeah, we'll
This also
reverse
means that
in
they're then
that
easier to
slightly
just
this
shunt into the
Right, yeah.
appropriate siding at the coal mine.
That's fine, we can do that then.
And when
we
you come
pass
to a
the-
stop, you can give Groombridge a wave.
the sawmill that has changed a lot since the last live stream.
So it's like we're reversing it into the iron ore siding.
That way you won't have to move that train of wagons round into the
Yeah.
main siding this time, and the loco can come straight
Yes.
out afterwards.
That seems more practical to me.
Yeah.
And nice that everyone can actually hear me now instead of earlier when I was having problems.
Sorry, did you say something?
Gary, you probably want to start slowing down.
I probably do.
Where I
Yes.
should start stopping.
I'm going to apply your tender handbrake as well, which is surprisingly powerful. There we go.
See, you're better at this precision driving and being in the right
Well, I'll
place
take
thing
over
than
and you
me.
can load then. I'll take over and you can load then.
You're nearly in place.
Because it's a long time to brake.
Especially
You're
with
good
all
to
that
keep going
heavy
round.
iron ore, yes.
I
You're
know.
half a wagon from the
Well-
right place.
You can keep going round.
Oh, right, I can keep going round as that.
Yeah, keep going round onto the narrow bit.
And you're in
then
the right
reverse
place
it.
now.
Right,
Sorry,
yeah.
not the narrow bit, the tight bit.
I thought we were going to use those points near where the iron ore is. I mean, the metal pickup bit.
It will, we'll just go past them in the other direction.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
When
You
we
will
come
stand-
down to the
when you get to
smelter,
the
are we
other side,
okay
you will
to
stand
do
very slow.
the same run through with this train as we did before?
What was that?
When we come down to the smelter, Gary and I, are we okay to do the same run through and stop as we did
Yeah,
before?
I'm putting the high
Yes.
slot onto that train already.
What I'm going to do is
Okay. I mean,
uncouple
we're going to
the
be a
correct
while
wagon
yet.
this time.
I think we're going to be a while yet, though, because we've got to load up with a whole load of beans.
The
We need-
whole train.
We need all the delicious beans.
Not quite the whole train. We've got some
Two
lumber
wagons.
as well.
Yeah, 2 wagons of lumber to turn into cutlery for eating the beans, which are now fully loaded, so you can come forwards.
Not going to count me down this time.
I've not got into range to count you
Oh,
down yet.
Of course, we're not loading lumber, which is a pity because I stopped perfectly for that.
2 more wagons. 1.5. 1. 3/4. Half. A quarter. And that'll do. No, it won't. You want to go another wagon length. I'm counting from the wrong blooming thing. That's
Can Gary count to 2?
no.
Hill Model Railway live stream. 1 wagon.
Half a wagon. Quarter of a wagon. And that will do. And the bot says hydration is important. So remember to hydrate, everyone. It is important. I'll tell you what though, Lenny, the stream is on so little lag that you could probably watch it on your phone and be able to get the wagons in the right place from that. So this is what we did before live streaming, everyone, so that we didn't have to do all of it during the live stream and bore you. Right, we are loaded. 2 wagons forward, please, Linny.
Right, the caboose has just cleared the point.
Okay, I will be there momentarily.
1.5.
Yep,
Need to
I'll get to the point.
stop.
1.
Right, thank you.
3/4. Half. 1/4. And that'll do. And there goes my mouse dying on me again. Did
Don't like
everyone
dead
out
mice.
in YouTube land hear
Yep, you're good, Paul.
my
Right,
mouse
thank
disconnect and reconnect there?
Oh, I've still have my brake on full. That's why I'm not moving.
Has been known to slow down acceleration, having your brakes on.
It's certainly not the optimal way to accelerate.
No, it really isn't.
I'm glad that last one dropped before you got too far away. 1.5.
Saw the animation, but
1. 3/4. Half. 1/4. And there. We hear regular blooms, we are used to it. I mean, you wouldn't hear them on my regular live streams as much, because my mouse isn't plugged in to disconnect and reconnect.
have you saved recently, Gary?
Reasonably recently.
Okay. So just to let people know that in the video description we actually have a world map this week.
What we
which
do, I
I've
forgot
put
that.
together so that people can get a vague sense of where we are and what we're doing.
You can also get a link from doing !map in the chat.
Ooh, that's a new one.
Right, they are loaded.
Is this a slow enough speed?
Maybe slow it down
for
a
you?
little bit more.
In
Right.
fact, because I'm really professional, I've actually updated the commands page on the website. So !commands for all the commands except for the map.
You should be
1.5.
okay at this.
Right here.
1. 3/4. Half. 1/4. That'll do.
Just remember there's a buffer stop at the end of this, Paul. So you might want to slow
Yeah.
it down a bit more now.
Buffer stops are great fun, everyone, because they don't actually exist in the game yet. So they're essentially rock hard brick walls that Linny has very well made. That was good English, wasn't it?
There are stone walls and bits of deck rail that sort of
Yep, stop it now, Paul.
vaguely align.
Right.
But because they are groundwork, they are completely solid to the game, so it does not take much to hit them and just send everything flying.
Yes, they are definitely the cause of rapid, unplanned deceleration.
Stops.
Loaded.
Yes.
Fully unloaded
Right.
now, Paul, so you can move the climax round to wherever you wanted it.
Right, which is probably
1
going to be
and a
on
half.
that train. Which is next
1.
door.
3/4.
Well, first I'm just going to put some
Half.
brakes on this train so it doesn't roll away.
1/4. That'll do.
That should be enough brakes. Then
That
what
was
I'm
a
going to
bit
do
further than I
is
intended. Is that
click
okay?
on that.
I think so.
I'll set back slightly.
No, !Terrier, not Terrier, !Lewis. You put the exclamation mark at the front and it says to the bot, "This is a command." No, it's fine. They both loaded.
Okay, there we are anyway.
But you did go almost half a wagon too far, yeah. But yeah, you'll be glad to know I've been buying lots and lots of terriers since the last live stream. Right, they are loaded. Yeah, I've reversed those numbers on there because I had 22 last time. 1.5. 1 wagon. 3/4. Half. Quarter. That'll do.
You can tell, you can feel the train getting heavier just from the braking.
So that's a new feature, YouTuber people, in this game, is that the game now pays attention to whether a wagon is loaded or not.
And adds weight to it,
adds weight
substantial weight.
appropriately. So if I stand here and look at this wagon, you can see in the top left that we have 4,230 kilos of weight on that wagon, or 3,925 pounds, because it likes to let us know both ways.
Which is not as much as the iron hoppers, where I think the load is 9,000 kilos, or 9 metric tonnes.
Yes, 9 metric tons on the iron ore hoppers. It's quite a lot. Right, those wagons are loaded.
Right, I am running back to my engine. Sorry, I had to go and set some points.
Fair enough. We only have 2 more wagons to load, and then we can be on our way to the smelter.
That's why I ran ahead to change the points to set our route out.
I've got the heist list set up to couple you up with the new wagons.
Is our route into the smelter set?
Um,
At the smelter end?
Not yet.
Okay,
Depends which. I'll switch it so you come in the same way you did last time.
thank you.
I'll then move the. Well, Paul, you can look into moving the climax off the end of the train you're going to
1.5.
Yes.
for shunting duties again.
1 wagon. I've missed that completely. Half a wagon. Quarter. There. You missed it about as much as I did, Lenny. It's still fine.
Because
You don't need to set back.
You didn't give me much warning.
No, I was briefly looking away from my screen and you shot past where I thought you were.
Not very briefly then.
Pop in and out as much as you want, Lewis. It's not a problem. Yeah, they've both loaded fine, don't worry.
Lovely jubbly.
Need to put down some markers.
We do, like we've got at the logging camp now, markers that mean that a player can single-handedly line up the train to load every time,
Yeah.
which is quite nice.
Right, train is loaded.
I was about to ask how we doing. Right. Green lights all round. Off we go.
There were green lights all around on the caboose. I've just taken them all off.
Oh, okay. I've just set up green lights all round on the engine as well. Oh no, you took them off the fender as well.
I did. Less
Fair enough.
entities,
Well-
less lag.
Really?
I mean,
Fair enough. I should take them off then.
the logic's there, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Whether it actually works like that or not, I don't know, but... You appear to be shooting steam out the sides of the engine, Lenny.
I think that might be my cylinder drain cock's open. At the sides of the engine.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. It looks like you've got a big mustache sticking out the train.
Awesome.
There you go. Have you still got the stream open?
I have. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, it appears to be the cylinder drain cocks. Let's see if I can do something about those. Somewhere in here there's a lever, but it's hidden behind everything else, which makes it a real pain to... Ah. I'm doing this in first person.
Indeed, Killian. More coming out the cylinders than the chimney. There we go. They're gone.
Problem is trying to operate a very small lever in first person whilst the train is lagging and bouncing back and forth quite rapidly is very hard, and in fact I applied the brakes instead.
Don't be applying the brakes. We don't need those.
Right, I'll switch the points for you to get
Not
into
at the moment,
smelters.
anyway.
See,
Thank you.
The thing is, Killian, I can make more steam, more come out this chimney than comes out the chimney on the engine.
No, you can't.
Someone's stolen all my firewood.
What are you going to do? Come and nick it from my tender?
I mean, it's tempting. You've got enough of
You
it.
can only take 5 at a time, remember?
And how many do I need to light the stove? To cook the
Okay.
beans?
Gotta be able to cook them beams.
Right. At the smelters end, it's all good for you to come into the smelters now.
Lovely, so I just need to change the points at the triangle.
Yes.
No, I've done it at the triangle.
So I can just run straight through.
Yeah, straight through to the smelters. You'll go around the loop to the right, and then head up around past the smelters and into the cranes.
I think I'm
Good.
going slightly faster than the train, Killian.
Is Gary running along the top of the train?
Yeah. Killian made a comment about how it was good. I was going backwards at exactly the same speed as the train was going forwards.
So I've not
So it
tried
does in fact take 5 logs to fully load the stove. So look, I get better smoke out of here than they get out the engine.
I've not tried it with Eureka or anything like that, but the consolidation could actually go faster than I could run in the game, which is an improvement over the Heislers and the Climaxes.
Yes,
Yeah.
the geared locos are in fact quite a bit slower than the non-geared locos, which are actually limited for physics purposes at the moment. They're speed limited, so... No, Cat, you can't go out there.
So for those that remember the last live stream, this is where the roller coaster started.
R.I.P. the roller coaster. It was too good for this world.
It was.
No.
We never even got to race down it or anything.
No, it had to be unfortunately demolished in order to build this lot.
Yeah. The Heisler didn't get on very well with it.
No, it
I'm
just
just going
broke
to
all
see
the
if I can
couplings.
quickly stick this other climax into the engine shed before Linny gets here.
No, don't put it in the
Well,
engine
I'm-
shed. You need to take the caboose off the end of Linny's train.
Oh, yes, for this one.
So
Yeah.
leave
Right.
it on a siding that Linny won't be coming through.
Oh, look, there's
Yes.
a link to my website.
Which siding is Linny coming through?
This one.
The inner one. Okay.
I think it's either this one or that one because they're both empty.
Well,
Well, this one does have a train in.
We'll park in the one that's got a train in it then.
I've parked in the one that has a train in it.
Right, because I can see the smelter now.
go down the middle one then. I'll go to the
Yeah.
other side and sort the point out there.
Are the
Right.
points on the triangle set?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't need to run ahead and do that then.
No.
Gary,
No.
can you save, please?
I mean, I've done it literally 12 minutes ago, but yes. Saved again.
Thank you. Not that I don't trust this game, but we are approaching where we had the problem last time.
What's been happening
Yes.
whilst you were gone? That depends, Ben. When did you go? But mainly, we've been playing trains.
We're almost at the point we were when we started the stream.
Yeah, we're almost back to the start. Yay for back to the start.
If I had a giant crash.
And I refilled my hydration because hydration is important.
That
Makes
it
a good
is.
point.
That's a point.
I'd
We'll
best-
need to hydrate the loco.
To avoid the issue from earlier, I'd best go put some firewood in the Heisler.
Now, here's the
please.
problem, Ben. You say around 4, but I started at 9 o'clock my time. I don't know what time zone you're in. And in fact, even if I did, it wouldn't help much because I'm not very good with time zones and knowing what their difference to GMT is. And someone says to me Eastern Standard, I say, yeah, that's great. I have no idea. Just
No.
as about an hour ago. Ah, lots then. And by lots, I mean we're almost where we were an hour ago because the game crashed and someone didn't save it, and that was very silly of them. Good night, Gary. Good night. Oh, good night, Lewis. Thank you for coming. Great to have you here
Night,
as
Lewis.
always.
Good night.
Definitely need a whistle in this caboose.
Yeah, I will probably be coupling the rails up to the consolidation and then calling it a night as well.
Right.
That's fair. Thanks
But
for the help,
That
though.
means Paul or Linny or someone can then choose as to whether they want to take the Heisler or the Climax and be Gary's, what do you call it, banker
Yes.
engine.
Because it probably will need some assistance up that hill.
Hmm.
Especially with a train of this length, and we are adding to it.
Yes.
Unless we want to double head a huge long train with the hoppers. Do we want to
That
try a
could be an
double-headed train?
That depends on have they fixed front couplings on the locos.
Well,
I'm not sure.
the front couplings are fine, except on the 280 and the 260. So the 280 Bright Helmstone would have to be the lead engine. The Heisler would have to couple up behind it.
What's your
Well, we
reckon,
do
Paul?
need
Do you
more.
want a double head?
Much less
Mm.
likely to break everything than banking.
Yeah. I think that could be quite fun. Then I get to see the new route as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should point out that this route we're going to be taking in a minute, only Linny has seen this, and it's never had a full train run up it.
So we shall
I mean,
see
you
if
finished
everything
building
goes
it
to plan.
yesterday.
So we should go see if everything goes to plan or if everything falls over.
Because, yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
there when we
basically.
claimed on Friday.
No.
No, I only
It's
finished
still-
it yesterday.
It's on the progress being built on Friday.
About half of it was built yesterday.
Hmm.
There are hopefully some quite nice views. There's a couple of bridges I'm not super keen on, but they'll do. The hardest bit is going to be the spiral at the start.
Because
I did look at that.
as everyone knows, I'm a wonderfully kind and generous person with great organisational skills. So what happened was I sprung on these guys on Friday that I was planning to do this for this week's live stream because of the still being in pain. So Linny went, oh no, I'd best get that finished.
Nah. So
Right,
I've
we are
left-
just coming down now into the smelter.
So we'll have South Park on the head of the cordwood train to do with a lot of dirt.
Yeah,
So we'll be using Nutley to shunt the caboose, and then Linton is what we'll be using to double head.
Rumble, rumble. It's very quiet when the engine's not working, isn't it?
it is.
Oh no.
Especially back here, all I can hear is the fire in my stove. Getting the beans ready.
Mhm. Tasty beans.
Such a beautiful game, isn't it? And this is only on medium graphic settings.
I know this is only in early access as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You can see
Seemingly,
every little blade of grass.
every single rivet on the tenders, and I think Gary's on medium graphics, but on high graphics, the flags on the front of his engine flutter at different speeds, flutter a different amount depending on the speed you're doing.
The trees even have pine cones.
Yes, yes, they do.
Modern
Which is
pine
good
cones.
for here in Pine Valley.
It's amazing.
I am on the innermost siding.
Oh, look, there's the smelter. I was looking backwards.
You shouldn't
right,
be on
the
the innermost, you should be
side.
on the middle one.
I am on the middle
Quickly.
one, sorry. If we're going to couple these iron hoppers to the back of this could be interesting.
No, couldn't it just?
It could be
So
very
we'll have to remember
interesting.
to drop off the caboose and leave it in that siding.
I can drop off the caboose on the siding that we're...
I meant
Oh
the
no, there is a
caboose.
caboose. There is a caboose behind all of the iron hoppers.
That's what I meant. We'll have to leave that caboose.
Or, as we go round through this siding, I could uncouple this caboose.
Yeah, do that.
You could, but I've beaten you to it.
What, uncouple the caboose that I'm stood on top of?
Yeah.
No, uncouple the caboose on the back of the iron hoppers, because it'll be on the wrong end of the iron hoppers
Ah, yes.
for our train.
I see.
Here we go. Here's one of Linny's buffer stops, the train destroyers.
Linny's patent buffer stops.
Let's run up the train and find it. There they are. As I say, considering all Linny has to work with here is track and groundworks, they're quite impressive looking buffer stops, aren't they?
Work.
And they definitely stop the train.
Yeah, they're really meant as a marker rather than a how
Actual
to gently
definitive
stop your
buffer
train.
stop.
Well, they're more of a you shouldn't hit them, but they do at least let you see where the end of the track is.
Yes.
I'm going to regret this.
Are you going in a bit too fast?
Am I?
I don't know. I was wondering why you'd regret it.
Oh yeah, the flags do
Because I'm
flutter.
blowing the whistle, and I was expecting the Heisler to reply.
No, I'm not in the Heisler. Oh. I'm getting ready to uncouple a caboose. Well,
Yes, and then I can pick it up.
yeah.
And then you can sort those other wagons.
I have uncoupled it. This might have been a bit optimistic doing it now, but hopefully it will coast past it.
Hopefully.
I was just coming to do that.
I beat you to it. Yeah, I think we've got enough speed to get past you, Paul.
If not, we can always just re-rail it. Oh look, it's self-propelled. Just seeing the little caboose roll down afterwards is great.
It's
Oh,
a
Am
I
I
enjoy
clear
the
of those
whistles in this
points?
game.
Am I clear of those points yet?
don't know which ones you're trying to be clear of. I flick these, Paul. You can go.
Alright, thank
The
you.
ones you need me to be clear of so that you can bring out the rails.
Is there a link on that?
Yes, yes,
could be
you are.
Yes.
Alright,
Okay,
wonderful.
thank you.
Are you going to drive the Heisler then, Gary?
I can do.
Go for it. I flicked the point so you can now head towards Paul, but he needs to hook up the caboose still.
So I probably
Which
shouldn't be
I'm
moving
doing
yet,
now.
though.
Slow it down, Paul. Slower. Nearly there. Slower. Hit that. Okay. You need to give it a bit. You pushed it away from you, so little bit.
You want more whistle, Ben? I can do that.
There you go. You're coupled to it.
Wonderful.
Come on, Gary. You're clear now.
And my locomotive is drinking.
Sweet.
Right.
Let
Well,
me
that's
know
all
when
I
I'm-
need.
Let me know when I'm clear, Paul. Adam. Paul's in front
Yep.
of me.
You'll be going onto a different line than Paul anyway.
That's good.
Yep, you are on the point now, and you are. No, you're not quite clear of it. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. You're on the point now, and now you're clear of it.
Excellent, thank you.
And the point has been switched.
Right. I shall bring it backwards then.
And there's a pin and a link there. Let me just check what's on the back of this wagon. Should be nothing.
Not as good as a terrier whistle. Well, you can get a terrier whistle by donating. Exclamation mark donate in the chat for the link. That'll play you a terrier whistle.
Just think, once we have workshop capability, all the custom whistles and things.
We can put a terrier whistle on every engine. What a great
could.
idea.
We could give it a Stanny a hooter if we wanted. Could do anything.
Or we could give it a terrier whistle.
We could.
Several wagons away still, Gary.
Ben tells me I should have done 3 short whistles. Like
Is that
that.
for backing, is it?
Apparently so.
Don't know the whistle codes very well.
I don't know them at all.
Please post
I
a list and
know-
we'll try and keep to it.
I know long, short, long is level crossing.
That one doesn't seem to be very useful in this game, if I'm being honest.
At the
Since
moment,
there's
no.
no
I will
level
make some
crossings.
I will make some level crossings when we get
Still 2
appropriate
wagons away,
signage.
Gary.
What was that, Adam?
You're still at least a wagon and a half away.
We'll make some whistle boards and everything. Does America have whistle boards? Or is that just a Europe thing?
Not sure.
1 wagon away. Go a little quicker than this at the moment.
I've just put the
Okay.
thing up.
Right, now you're getting down to about half a wagon. About a quarter of a wagon. You can slow it down now. Slower, nearly there. And you're there. And you're coupled. And I'll uncouple you at the other end.
Make sure you get the right one. Ben says yes,
And
they
you
have
will-
whistle boards.
Yep. And you're uncoupled, you can go forward.
Alright, good to know.
Right.
And
So we can
forward is too short.
So we can stick them on strategic places on the map.
That was weird. I did uncouple the wagon, but I had to remove both pins.
That's
Interesting.
strange.
Because you were
Saved
not
some
moving anywhere,
kits.
then suddenly jumped forwards when I did. Right, you are on the point, and you are clear of the point. And the point is switched.
Excellent, thank you.
Do you want to couple these up to the wagons in this deciding.
Do we need to?
You don't have to. You just have to do it another time, I guess.
I mean, I'm not against it. Oh look, it's 10:30, everyone. That means it's time for me to ask what everyone out there in YouTube land is up to this evening. Please do tell
Yes.
me, you know I enjoy knowing what you've got going on.
I'm doing
I'm
this.
playing trains with some strange people on the internet.
That's why I specified everyone out in YouTube land.
Right.
You lot aren't in
Point
I
YouTube
am in
land.
YouTube land. I'm
Not for
watching on
me.
YouTube.
Ben is playing more train sim. What? Hey. Does 7 short and 1 long whistle mean you are sinking?
Hello, this is the German Coast Guard. What are you thinking about?
Paul, you can couple the caboose up.
Right.
No,
wonderful.
please
No,
couple
don't
the
couple
caboose
the
up
caboose
yet.
up.
Okay, don't do that.
Okay,
Wait,
I'm not
There's-
moving.
We want to put some iron ore wagons in there first.
Oh yes, we do, don't we?
Which are
So should Paul go round and collect the iron ore wagons and push
Nope,
them up
they
the
are
back of
coming.
Linny's train?
Linny's already moving them.
Okay.
By the sound of it.
Wow. This is organisation of levels we've not seen before.
I know. See, look what
Yeah,
happens
the
when we do
People
things
in
properly.
YouTube must be rather shocked that there's organisation on a live stream that I'm hosting.
what I would suggest is that whoever's got the caboose, I will set forward with the wood train.
Hmm.
Is it safe to do that just now?
Yes.
Right, and there are some iron ore hoppers slowly coming around the bend by themselves
In which track?
on the sharp loop.
Vienna 1, okay.
So the inside one.
They are just about to pass my locomotive, in fact, so I better get this started going. Oof, that's heavy.
I'm not going to stop this train in time now, am I?
Someone is going to need to change the points immediately behind my train.
I've set them for the inner loop to connect up to the consolidations.
No. You see, where the back of my train is, coming towards it in the opposite direction from my train is a train of iron hoppers.
I see it. I am stood at the correct point.
Okay.
I
I
am
thought the iron
hoping
hoppers
that
were
the back
going
of my
onto the
train
back.
will be clear of those points before those hoppers arrive.
I think it should be.
If it is,
You
I
are,
have managed.
you are clear, points are switched. And
And
the
I am
hoppers are
derailed.
just about to reach it. That's a silly thing to do. So,
You can all shunt that lot whilst I
YouTube
deal
chat.
with this.
WJS doing research for my layout. Oh, research, good time. There's emergency whistles, 5 short or 5 long. It's an emergency whistle. Apparently there isn't one for sinking. Shocker. It's contemplating what to do next on 23 railway cutting seen on Cambrian Street.
Train is reversing by itself.
Go forward.
Someone shouting me. Oh, go forwards.
Yeah, couple the caboose up to the iron hoppers
Help!
that Linny's sending round.
Alright.
Help!
Wrong way. Sorry. I didn't realise you were facing that way.
I think I've got your reverse. Yeah, I've managed to stop you just in time, Linny, I think.
Thank you, Gary. I have applied the brakes on about
Nope,
7 wagons.
I have not, apparently. Darn.
Oh no, that's all gone terribly.
Nothing has derailed, is the good news. It just happens to be that the wagons have hit each other and are now stopped.
That's fine, I can work with that once I've got my engine back on the track.
Yes. So yeah, I'm very impressed with how 23 railway cuttings is coming along.
Be very,
Bob.
very slow, Paul. Stop before you get to this train. I'd
Yeah,
stop about that.
you want to leave the hoppers alone for a minute.
Yeah. Dead stop, Paul.
Boop. We have done a stop.
I love when laptops behave. Paderborn.
Since it's already coupled up, you might as well just take the climax as the bank. Oh no, you want it coupled to the front, don't you? To double
Yeah.
head.
Yes.
So do you want to take the Heisler round, Gary?
I
Will
can
it be
do.
facing the right way?
I can make it face
The
the
Heisler
right
doesn't
way.
really have a front and a back, does it? Doesn't.
True, true.
I mean, it'd be nice if it's going boiler first.
Well, I think it will. Well, you'll be going to the turning triangle, so you can choose.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are points set for me?
No.
You are set to go onto the loop.
That'll do for now. There you go. Did I get it right, Ben?
And then once I'm finished with Nutley, I can go stick it in the shed.
Mm-hmm. Which hopefully you'll be far enough back to. Well, you might have to wait until the train's far enough away from it to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Excellent. I am glad you approve of my whistles.
I think I'm right in saying, Gary, you need to head up the triangle section.
Yes,
Hopefully
I
with Linny
do.
further. Hopefully with Linny further up the triangle, couple up to the back of Linny, and then both reverse up to the train.
You are correct.
Right, I need to, first of all, bring the wood back, I think.
Yeah.
So, I need to set back very slightly.
Remember, everyone, hydration is important.
Are you going to try and move this forwards a bit, Linny?
That's the plan. Here we go.
Do.
I am trying, but I don't know that I have enough power to do it. Let's see.
I've just released a brake for you. Any other brakes?
That'll be
Oh,
it. I've got a load of
I-
brakes applied on the train.
There's
Thank
quite a few brakes on, yeah.
And another brake that's on.
Because I started from the back and ran forwards, and then Linny was setting a load as well.
Well, I've released the 3 at the back that were on. I'll keep running along and see what I can find.
I did set a few brakes on the iron hoppers while they were left there.
I hope these couplings that don't look like they're connected actually are.
Find out soon.
I think
so
we have
if they-
movement. We have the very slightest of movement.
Don't forget to put fire in the firebox.
We've got fire.
Good.
It's just this is a particularly steep bit, just climbing out of here, but the loco is moving forwards.
It's actually moving both trains together because it's
That's
still
impressive.
running on the hoppers, one of which has derailed. So Gary,
Ah.
I will be there
Yeah, one of
shortly.
Am I just keeping going for now?
yeah, I've decoupled the wagon that was caught on.
Thank you. Oh, this is straining here, but the fact that it's moving it all at all is...
Quite impressive, yes. That's a very heavy train.
It's certainly an impressive engine. If it can shift all that on
Right,
its own.
is this a good place for me to stop or not?
Yes, you are clear. You're almost completely past the water tower.
Did you re-rail that, Paul, or did I actually manage
No.
to do it for once?
You actually managed to do it.
Ah, it is
Woo.
working for me now then.
You are rolling backwards, Linny.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. You're fine. It was
Is that just all the slack in
it
the
must have just
couplings?
been coupling slack, yeah. Right, I'll leave that loco there for now.
Is there any brake on this? No.
Right.
That wagon's
So,
flat, but. So do you want me to push the hoppers?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they're doing a good job of pushing themselves at the moment.
Just so I
Yeah,
can connect this
Paul needs to
caboose up.
couple up to it anyway.
Yes.
But they are moving slowly into position.
Just tell me when to stop.
I'll be there. Hang on.
this will be a 3-person job getting this up here then, once you've coupled up for us. Are you intending to go that way with these iron hoppers?
No,
No,
we have to
the
couple up.
hoppers are rolling themselves at the moment.
Right. Let's put a
Is
stop
it
to that,
coupled up
shall
now,
we?
though, Gary?
Everything is now. All the hoppers are now coupled together.
Excellent. Okay. Slow it down, Paul. Paul, stop, stop, stop. The couplings are wrong.
Bump.
Go forwards a bit.
Okay.
Coupling's done.
Oops.
You can come
Now you
in
go
now.
backwards up a bit.
What was that?
Back it up.
Right, back it up.
Back it up now, y'all.
One
Right.
hop, one time.
Nearly there. Oh,
And one hopper one time.
And you lot think my puns
And
are bad.
there.
There we go. You are
can now
coupled.
go forwards again.
Okay, and the brakes are off on the
Always
hoppers.
again. No, don't go
And the
backwards.
couplings
I'll
are set
prize that.
And the couplings are set up ready for you to couple up to this train.
I'll tell you when you're clear of the points, Paul.
Right here, thank you.
You don't want to be clear of those points, Adam. You want to be clear of the next set of points, don't you?
It's this one here to couple up to Linny's. The one you're stood by.
This one here, this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, we're all on the same page.
2 more wagons to go. And 1.
And you're clear,
And
Paul.
clear.
Wonderful.
And
So
now
that
you
now
go
we need
back.
to reverse up.
Yeah.
It's just taking a bit to
Well, no,
stop.
actually,
No,
if
Linny
you
needs-
stop,
Linny wants
needs
to bring the
reverse
train
up
down.
to you.
Right.
Linny is going to do so very gently, very cautiously, and would like counting down from about 5 wagon lengths away, please.
10, at least.
So, could you do that, Adam? And I'm going to move this
I will
loco
try.
closer to being in place.
Okay.
Stopping this ain't going to be easy because I'm coming down a hill as well.
Ben was impressed with your very smooth and light coupling job, Paul.
No. But I try not to break things if I can help it.
Not breaking things is the best type of breaking things.
Okay, you're probably getting up to about 5 wagons away now, Linny.
Lovely, thank you. As you see, I'm having to do this with the handbrakes on a wagon and the loco.
Yeah, I've got
and,
one.
and
I have a wagon brake as well, so you're now down to about 3.
good.
the brake at the
Oh.
end is at 0, so if you need to slow down quickly, I can. You've still got a lot of space.
Yep, I'm just gonna gently, because I can't even see where you are at this point.
Okay, you're about 2 away, a little over 2 away now.
Lovely, thank you.
Everyone's giving me examples of things that are better to break, such as
Or like
brakes
pinatas.
and Kit Kats.
You're about 1 away now.
I'm at
And
50%
pinatas.
loco brake and 100% tender brake.
Right, you're about half a wagon away now.
Okay, brakes off for a little.
Quarter. And you're there. And you're coupled.
Lovely. Right, so now I,
Need to uncouple and go forwards, I guess.
if I do that, this train is going to roll backwards. So I'm going to set the first 3 wagon brakes first.
Well, Paul, are you still on the back of it?
I'm
Or
just on
first
the back
2.
of it.
Okay.
Oh,
You
okay,
can
in which
uncouple
case-
yourself, I suspect.
Yes.
And then wait to be able so it's clear for you to head up to the engine shed.
Okay, good night,
Yeah.
Ben. Thank you for coming. Great to have you as always. Enjoy the game.
So I'm just currently acting as a buffer to stop it
Yeah,
sliding even
thank you.
further to the hill.
Yeah, I've
There
put
is
the
a
boost
link
brake on
and
as well.
pin in the front wagon.
Mhm.
There is also one in the front of the Heisler.
Okay.
It's such a long train.
It is utterly ridiculous right there.
We'll need
Okay,
to
I'll
count
switch
the
the
wagons
point
as it.
for you. Okay, it's already there.
So we've got
You are clear of the points,
60.
and I'm going to bring the Heisler up behind you.
we've got
Are you going
18
to couple to me?
I
Flat
can
wagon.
couple to you if you would like, or I
And
can bring
9
it up and back down onto the train.
hoppers.
Come up and couple to me.
So we have
should
18
have.
flat wagons and 9 hoppers and a caboose.
So we
So
are
it's
at
like 27.
28
Yeah,
wagons.
28 with the caboose.
Yeah.
It's quite a long train.
Yeah, we'll definitely need somebody riding at the back who can see the whole train,
That'd be me
Yes.
or
Right.
or
Right.
you driving the
Points
second
are
engine.
switched.
I'll be driving the second engine once I put Nutley away.
Right.
Just to keep the yard
Very controlled
organised
it.
down here.
Right, good to go backwards now.
Yep,
Did I
I've released my
actually
local brakes.
pull that up in well?
A little short, but the coupling still went together.
Fair
The
enough.
points were
My
already
link just
switched.
disappeared.
Yes, you're not
Gary,
coupled
could you
to it,
stop,
Gary.
please? I'm going to use a link on my coupling this time, if that's okay.
Okay.
Forwards them.
Is that what you were after, Paul?
I was trying to play a tune on the whistle, but it didn't seem to go very well. The different tones of it.
Remember, hold the shift key to get finer control.
Oh, what shift?
Gary, are you
Yeah.
moving forwards to connect up to the consolidation, or is Linny moving the consolidation backwards? Because currently neither are moving.
I mean, it makes more sense to me that the consolidation comes backwards, because that's the way we want
Oh.
to go.
Yeah, slowly backwards comes a Linny.
Far too cautiously.
You're almost there.
Bit further. I'll let you do the honours, Gary.
You are there, and we are coupled.
And my brakes are off.
And now, so are mine.
Bring it back.
You are breaking us down here then.
I assumed as much, since I've got slightly better view, because I don't have an engine in the way.
It's going to be
This
fun to
is
see
gonna
you
be a
try and pull
ridiculous
away, considering how steep this little bit of track is.
I'm aware of that, because I tried
Well,
to pull my train up by myself.
Yeah,
Remember?
Oh.
Well, again,
I know.
Well,
At
we
least
just
the
have to
hoppers are
go
empty.
backwards a bit so that we can not be on
Get a run
quite as
up.
much of a slope. Yeah.
I can help push from the back with Nutley, so help start the train at least.
Yeah,
Then
but
you
we
won't be able
want
to
you
get
on
under the
here.
caboose.
I know.
We're not double heading and banking, are we?
Well, just to get it started.
Can you count me in, Adam?
About half a well, one wagon at the moment. About half a wagon. About a quarter of a wagon. Nearly there. Keep going a bit further.
Mm.
Nearly there. Whoa, whoa. And you're coupled.
Excellent.
Right, Paul, are you
I'll
still
take these
coupled at the
breaks.
back with your loco?
No, I've uncoupled.
Good. Right. Should be your first 2 or 3 wagons have the brakes on. Does somebody want to run down the entire thing and check every brake? Because I suspect if any of them are on, we might struggle a bit.
I can
expect
check from
we
the
will.
back. Right, last hopper has no brake. No brake.
Right, the Heisler fire was just about out, so that is now
Yeah, they're all clear then. If that's Gary
fully
on the
fueled.
call.
Nope. 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 Right, so they're all off from that point.
Right, so both locos now have full fires.
Well,
That's
I'll help
lovely.
you out. Get going with the Heisler whilst Paul puts the climax away, and then
I'm
we'll
Yes.
just
disappear.
saving game quickly.
Yeah, just
It's
in
a
case.
very good plan, I think.
Yes. Because I don't feel like redoing all this.
Oh no. But the satisfaction if it works will be immense.
Yes.
So again, everyone out there watching, Linny is the only one that's ever seen this route, and it's never had a train pull anything over it.
This is
So
gonna
of
be fun.
course we are going over it with the longest train we've ever done,
Hmm.
and our first ever double heading.
I'm good
We're
to go
nothing
when
if not
you are, Lily.
ambitious. Right. So is everyone ready? So we've got me up front. We've got
Yes, I'm ready.
Gary ready.
I am ready.
Right, so
Gary's
Gary, you're
standing to the side to
caboosing, right?
record it.
Yes.
Gary,
I
you're caboosing, or you? Who's driving number 6?
Adam is
currently
temporarily.
Adam is in there.
Yes.
I
Then I'll run up.
am
and
running
take
up and
off.
down the train at the minute, but I am ready to go. I can see the whole train from where
Right.
I am.
Well, do you want to get up near the front and then you can get a good view of the loco struggle?
It's a good plan.
Right. Releasing brakes. Full forward regulate. Full forward reverser. Shall we go?
Yes.
Let's go.
We are moving.
Everyone is well. We are being wished luck in the chat, and we are moving
We are not wheel slipping yet.
yet.
No, we're not. We're also don't. Is the rear end of the train moving?
Yes. I can confirm the rear end of the train is moving.
The Heisler appears to be wheel slipping.
If you keep the Heisler regulated below about 90%, it should be fine for
Only
wheel
at
slip.
39%.
I'm at 80% pushing.
Oh,
Oh,
I
Paul,
would
you don't need to.
Yeah,
I would put yourself down
don't
to
be
about
at
50, Paul.
80% pushing.
Okay, 41.
Better. You're not
Oh.
trying to push the train, you're just trying to take some of the weight for us.
Yeah.
If you're at 80%, you are trying to shove the whole thing and all of our wagons will go everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're going. We're not
Going.
crawling anymore. That wasn't my intention. Just taking some doing, isn't it?
Yep.
But it is doing it.
This is definitely doing it. So the point of a train like this isn't to get there quickly, it's to get there with lots of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I can't imagine that there was ever a normal double heading procedure of a consolidation and a Heisler.
The only problem with this is it might take us a while to get there like this.
We've got about an hour left of the live stream.
I think we'll be fine then. This is the steepest bit by a long way. It's just this first climb out of the smelter.
Well,
Once we're around this view, we should get faster.
your two engines are doing this alone now.
Okay.
I have put the climax to bed, so I'm now running up to catch the rest
You
of the
can
train.
probably still catch us on foot.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. As Adam said, he has to leave soon.
Mm-hmm. But thank you for your help, Adam. This has been
Yes.
a lot of fun getting it ready.
Yeah.
But it's going.
Once Paul's here, I'll run up ahead and set the triangle for you to go up.
Ah,
But
yes.
I'll send you towards
Yes.
the iron ore mine, then you'll have to change the points later to go up to the coal mine.
That's fair, thank you. If we carry on at this speed, I don't think I'll have trouble running ahead.
It's a nice stable speed.
I can't see you catching up with us yet, Paul.
I know. I'm still running along. Oh, the train has just
I
appeared
see
in my
you.
render list.
Yes, I can see you. You are nearly with us. Go, Paul. You can do it.
It's such a stupidly long train.
It
But
really
all of
is.
It doesn't even fit in me render distance, how
No.
big it is.
And there we go.
I-
Paul is aboard.
I can't
I'm now
see
running
beyond
up the train.
wood.
This is quite
I'm just-
impressive that we're all the way around this corner. It's not like this is a small corner.
I just hope I don't get stuck on one of the wagons while we make my way up.
That's why I jump over all the gaps.
Yes.
I'll now run on ahead to the points.
Oh, they are making a racket, these engines.
Good.
I have reached the Heisler.
You're in command of the Heisler now, Paul.
Yes, I'm now in command.
I can just about hear your engines from the caboose, which makes them quite loud.
Yes. Since you're miles away in the other direction.
Yeah. It's good this. It's not often I'm not worried about the possibility of falling off.
Not often you're worried about the possibility of what?
It's not often I'm not worried about the possibility of falling off. Because I'll catch up if I do.
Yeah.
I am somewhat surprised that the Heisler's wheels are going quite a bit faster than the Consolidations.
Probably
Even though
a
the Heisler has
smaller
slightly bigger
diameter.
wheels.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Could you humour me and just shut your regulator for a few seconds?
Is this a good place to do that?
Okay, open it up again.
Points should be set for you.
Thank you. We are just approaching the first set now, so...
So is anyone out there in YouTube land tempted to buy the game to come and join us yet?
Oh god, so I had forgotten just how sharp this curve here is.
I know it's quite sharp.
Ah.
Do you think you're taking it a bit too quick?
Sorry?
Do you think you're taking it a bit too quick? Or
That's not the concern. The concern is how much the train is going to be pulling sideways.
guys?
The engine's going to
It
be
is
going
all-
sideways compared to the wagons further behind.
Well, I'm now walking backwards, and you're only just catching up with me.
They
And we are
don't have
working hard for
D51s
that.
yet, Christopher. But once they open it up to workshop content, I'm sure they will.
Aren't they 3'6" gauge rather than 3-foot gauge?
Unfortunately, Tom, there are no road
slightly smaller.
vehicles. You can't come and play Pearson Crump. There's not even passengers. But good evening, Tom. How are you?
Passengers are planned in the future, though.
I have it, but I don't really have time to play. Oh, that's a shame. So we have a regular play session on a Friday evening. And it's great playing in groups. And we're
You can
always
do silly
after-
stuff like this.
Yeah, we're always after more players.
Gary, I can see the locos on your stream.
It's quite good, isn't it?
It's definitely a game I think that's more fun with friends than by yourself.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
yes.
It's a lot more fun when we've got our own permanent way gang in Linny.
Yes.
Yes.
Say again?
Just saying, it's more fun with you as our permanent way gang, so we don't have to.
So you know that corner you're just coming up to?
Yeah?
That's the one I pulled the train off on the other day. So, yeah.
Right.
Well, we've
Oh.
got to keep pulling, I'm afraid, but I was more impressed that we actually got it around that sharp curve just ahead of you.
I mean, we're technically not around it yet.
We've got the empties at the
Right.
back, which will be helping us.
And we leave Adam behind. Wave to Adam,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye, Adam.
Bye, Adam.
I proudly jump off. John and I be seeing you.
It's a good job this game doesn't have full damage, isn't it?
I know.
We'd have lost too many locos.
We would have. Might have time on a Friday, but I don't get to take any coursework in the week. Okay, well, what I would advise you to do then is join my Discord, ! Discord in the chat, and we have a channel in there where we organise all this sort of stuff, and come and join us. You don't have to join us every week, there's no obligation to or anything, you know, we just come have a few hours having fun on a Friday night. Because, you know,
I see the
we all
curve
have
you mean,
lives
Gary.
and have better things to do on a Friday night, obviously. Already on it? Excellent. There we go then. Definitely
Is
come
it
and join
that
us
corner
on
that we're
Friday.
halfway round that you were talking about, Gary?
Yeah. I'm just coming up to the part where we pulled the where I pulled the train off. They were 4 foot 8.5 one, so pretend 3 foot one. See, that seems fair to me, Christopher. But as I say, they're not going to add anything that isn't American. But once it comes to workshop content, I'm sure that someone can add a D51.
I mean, like, I'm tempted to add stuff from the Bear Peacock export market catalog
If I buy the game, it would be mainly for my son, honest, and this sort of time would be far too late for him. Yeah, it'd definitely be for your son, wouldn't it, Paderborn? Yeah, we believe you.
We're actually going at a fair rate now, aren't we?
We are, and
Yeah.
we are round that corner.
Yeah. I can see where the old route used to be, and I'm glad we didn't have to go up that because that was a lot steeper.
Oh yes, so can I. I can just make it out through the trees there.
You can see that swathe that was cut in the trees.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Another
incredibly
quite
steep.
sharp curve here as well. There's a couple of these I really need to tweak.
I mean, if we get this train up, I'd say you don't need to tweak them. Just saying.
Yes, we do, because we want to be able to triple head trains.
Well, like triple head, 3 articulated tank engines later on.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's 2662s? Yeah, go on.
definitely.
Oh, wait, they've also got a 2882 on the factory, which is like £55,000 of tractive effort.
S16s would be cool in the future. They would. So, for those that haven't seen, the developers of this did do a video the other day outlining the
Entire
tech tree for the locos that they have planned, and
They have 95 in total.
there is a lot of nice things coming. There was even a double fairly coming.
So, you'd say £55,000 of tractive effort. For
Yes.
context, I think your Heisler is 13,000, and my
Yes.
my class 70 is 15,000.
So that tank engine alone can do the work of both of these combined.
And more.
Yes.
Probably do the work of
Right.
3 of these.
Good.
And have some to spare. Well, we are now at the waterfall.
I'm not.
Nice screenshot.
I'm not even.
I'm going to start.
I can't even see a trestle yet.
I am going to start running ahead to change the points, which are just after the waterfall.
So, out of interest, what regulator settings are we on to get this moving at this speed?
100.
81.
So this is basically all we can get out of these engines.
You probably want to go up to 100 now, Paul.
Okay.
Or 90 anyway, because otherwise you'll get wheel slip.
I'm at 92.
Not 92, 90. Do it right.
And this is your reminder to check your fire.
And save the game.
Yep, that too. Oh, laggy.
That was me saving the game.
Okay. And I am about to turn left.
Aha! And a subscription from Adam. Thank you for subscribing, Adam. Very much appreciated.
We are slowing down.
Did you jump off that bridge onto the subscribe button? It's quite impressive. And everyone got a terrier whistle at last.
Right, I've chucked some more firewood into the fire.
Could you please put your sander on?
I am
The
just
sander is on.
approaching the waterfall.
Thank you. I am about to dive under the bridge with limited clearance.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get off the roof of this kebab. Off the roof of this kebab in a second, aren't I?
Off the roof of this kebab, are we now?
I can English, honest.
So, Paul,
Yes.
If you come and look out at my chimney,
Yes,
you will see I have about 2 inches of clearance here.
but at least you fit.
I'm not convinced that Gary will.
No.
Oi, I'm not that fat.
The Heistler's got loads of room
It is quite cut down.
compared to this.
Oh man, I
Huge
forgot to
mess.
do my We Are Live tweet. That was silly, wasn't it? But I've just been
I know.
reminded of that because Knuckles has just replied to one of my tweets saying hydration is important.
Hydration is in fact important.
It is very important.
We're going up this hill at a fair old rate.
Hydration vessel. I have just done.
I'm hoping
Just like
to stay on
whenever
this
the-
caboose long enough to get a good shot of the train on this spiral.
Yes.
We're just
I was
coming
like, do you
around.
know how the flags have the wiggle physics? Well, like every time the engine sort of lags out, the flags also lag out, so it's quite amusing watching it.
Gary, we
Yep.
should be able to see you momentarily.
I am just about to hit the bridge. There you are.
I
What
can
hey?
see you.
Woo.
Whistle, whistle.
Oh, there's the caboose.
This is an
I mean-
utterly ridiculous thing. But we can
I mean the
first
kebab.
time clients, that's Paul and I
The
can see
lamp
the entire thing.
scraped underneath the bridge there.
So for the first time, Paul and I can see the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yes, and it is long.
God bless render distance, eh?
I know. The
Oh,
quicker the sort that out,
framed
the better.
beautifully. There's a tree there we need to cut down to get a better screenshot. That's how forestry works, isn't it? Cut down that tree, I want a better view.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, I mean, the Darjeeling Himalayan Garret would be perfect for this. Well, since
Right, so we are
Garrett's
now
worked
in
America-
uncharted waters.
Yeah, I have never seen any of this before,
Neither is
including
Paul.
this river,
No.
which is, I'm
What's
going to
it-
describe that as nuclear blue.
Yes.
As what?
Nuclear
Nuclear
blue.
blue.
It's a bit bright.
It is a bit bright.
Oh, it's the River Cherenkov, is it?
Yeah.
As I would like to see a Garrett in game, but
Killian says
No,
your
Garrett's
Garrett
works
would
in
be the
America.
wrong gauge, so deal with it.
I know it would be the wrong gauge. But that's why we can rescale it. We're going with flexibility here.
Oh, and that's why you have a Garrett, isn't it, for flexibility?
Yes. It bends, literally.
Hope it doesn't get decompression sickness when you make it to a wider gauge. If it's got the bends.
See, everyone, you think my puns are bad.
We all do
Right.
bad things here.
Do you both see that snowy mountain up ahead of us?
Yes.
I'm assuming I'm
That's
looking
where
at
we're
the
headed.
right one.
It's the
Oh.
only one with snow on it at the moment.
Well, it'll be that one then. Oh, look, there's the donation link in chat from the bot. Thanks, bot. Appreciate it. You know, if you donate enough, I'll build a 1-to-1 scale D1. Just saying. No, not a
feel like we should
D51,
have-
Christopher.
Feel like we should have donate X amount and you can get a loco named after your layout.
That's a fantastic idea. Donate
It's
money, I'll
almost
name a
all these-
logo after your layout.
Nah.
Almost all of these locos are named after Gary's layout. We've got one named after Linton, which is mine, and we've got one named after Kelsby,
Kelsby.
which is
Which is Reds.
Red Gem Alchemists.
Yes. But Milo currently doesn't have a name, so
You best come up
we
with one
don't
then.
have one. I know.
And then donate money.
You think I have money to donate?
Right, Paul, you're going to get the nice view soon that Gary's going to have to wait probably another minute or so to get.
Oh, that is pretty. I love that.
What way will
Uh,
I need to be
we've-
looking?
But we've got a... You'll see it when you see it. You've got a nice place to take some screenshots, Gary, where you can see the whole train.
It's the new
Excellent.
screenshot bridge.
It really is.
Yay, Screenshot Bridge. I approve of a return to Screenshot Bridge.
Nice, long, straight, and then a wide right curve, so you can get a nice, long train view in it.
I've taken a few screenshots tonight. I'm hoping they're saving properly, so it hasn't given me any notifications. But the
love the way it
notification
does
noise is turned off because Streamlabs does stuff like that and turns all
Yes.
your notifications and stuff off.
On my screen, the tender's just done a backflip.
Was it back up on the rails?
Yes.
Well then.
It's just because of the lag. But it's literally just done a full backflip.
Unfortunately,
this is the
Paderborn, I do
shorter.
not. But, you know, that's what the
This is
donations
the,
are for.
This is the shorter of the two screenshot bridges, which I think is just coming into Gary's view now.
Well, you can see where my view is. And whilst you joke about cornflakes boxes and toilet roll tubes and sticky back plastic, I did, once upon a time, make a 7mm scale terrier out of toilet roll tubes and cereal boxes. So,
There is also, I believe, a card kit available for an HO scale terrier.
there is, but I don't believe that's quite the same as using toilet roll tubes.
No, it's not.
And I may well have painted it with poster paint. I mean, I say I did this. It was my ex's son needed to build a model for a school project. So we made a terrier.
Obviously.
And then he painted it bright yellow. I believe that's where Hornby got the idea from.
Oh, it was inspired by him, was it?
Yeah.
That's part they're inspired by range.
Well, it must have been. Well received because it's entirely sold out apparently.
No, that's what I hear, yeah. Completely
Must
sold
be
out.
successful.
They only made one.
Don't think they even made that many.
But what do you think of Screenshot Bridge the second, Gary?
It's big.
It is big.
I'm not
Got a
quite.
nice view.
I'm not quite on the curve to take screenshots yet.
Yeah, there. So you can take. You're just over it. So you could take a screenshot there, looking back, and see all of the wagons behind you.
There's no wagons behind me.
If you were driving a loco.
Not even Marsh Brown. He painted it bright yellow. But it was really good. I've got pictures saved somewhere. Someone remind me tomorrow and I will dig them out and stick them on Discord.
Baby's first terrier.
He would have been 5 at the time.
Look up that valley, Paul. Look at the view
I
here.
know.
And we literally
Look
did
at
do it by...
windy.
So we did do it by literally measuring my 7mm terrier.
So look at the luminous uranium-coloured water meandering along.
You're more of a green for uranium, but it's definitely radioactive.
Yes.
It's as I say, it's Cherenkov radiation blue. It's the particular blue radiation you get in the water in nuclear power plants.
Ah.
Because it
The more I
actually
know.
the radiation makes the water luminous by knocking electrons off off the atoms, which your eye see as light in blue.
Okay, good night, WS Productions. Thank you for coming. Great to have you here as always. No, phone. I don't want you to think that I'm saying stuff and giving you commands. Stop it.
So I'm gonna
Go on,
guess
Gary.
it's
Let's have
the
a screenshot of
oxygen.
that. That's a good view.
I'm taking screenshots as we go round. Why do you think I'm stood just where I am, where you can see the back corner of the caboose and everything? I normally stand on top of the lamp. But yes, good night,
So-
WJS Productions. Sleep well.
Good day.
Have a good night.
So I'm gonna guess that it's the oxygen atoms that are getting the electrons knocked out of since
Both of them, I think.
Interesting. Oh, major lag.
Oh, yes,
That's
indeed.
not good.
I did nothing.
Major lag, general failure, and flight lieutenant backflip.
Ground control to major lag. I meant to press save game and I pressed
My game
continue.
froze for 2
please
seconds and I
save
got
the game.
very scared and I thought it crashed.
It's right, I've
Please
just
save the
saved
game
it.
because I'm actually quite concerned by this at the moment.
I have saved it, you're fine.
Yeah, my game just froze for 2 seconds and I got very worried.
I can see
I
why you
think my
got
track
worried.
playing
it's
has
gonna
got better than when I
content.
started.
Definitely.
Oh, this bridge is good.
The bridge is built into the wall, into the mountainside.
There we go, that's a good view along the train. See, if this were a Friday night, I'd be posting these to Discord as I take them and causing even more lag.
Oh no.
I don't think it's fair to do that whilst my laptop is also streaming.
Yeah.
No.
It might
Also,
explode.
The locos are now approaching Screenshot Bridge the Third.
Yay, more screenshot bridges.
Right, I do need to fill up the firebox with wood.
Go ahead.
Best get that done then.
Also, your loco is
Run.
working so hard, there are sparks coming from the chimney.
Yes.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Proceeds to run along the train to see this.
I don't think Smoky
Sorry?
Bear's been invented yet.
What did Gary say?
I said, proceeds to run along the train to see this.
Still though, I don't think Smoky Bear's been invented yet.
Proceeds to fall off loco. I can see the sparks.
No.
What a racket these engines are making. I'd love to see something like this in real life.
I know.
Really working hard.
So just chucked 2 loads of fire in, and the number on the bottom of the screen doesn't seem to be going up.
Well, you're not
Which
chucking.
Should I be
number? The fuel
concerned?
number.
Yes.
It won't go up. It should have gone up from when you put fuel in,
Oh, right, yeah.
but it will keep counting down because the fuel's burning.
Right.
You
I'm sure
have
it's fine.
27%
more.
fuel,
Oh, right.
and now you have a lot more.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Here is Screenshot Bridge the Third for Gary's delectation.
Ah, yes. This looks like a good one.
This one is good for taking
Oh, this is
screenshots
pretty.
of when you're going downhill.
Yes, these are quite acceptable screenshots.
Also, when you're going uphill, because there's a left turn at the top. Please don't fall off, Gary.
Don't do that. It gets you down.
I didn't fall off. I'm much more likely to do that as I run backwards along the train. I'd love to get the reference there, Killian, but unfortunately I don't.
It's okay, Killian. We didn't start the fire.
It was always burning.
Someone who didn't start the fire is really insistent about it, isn't he?
He is. I mean, I don't even remember asking him if he started the fire. It's quite suspicious.
But is that you now on Screenshot Bridge on your caboose?
I am on Screenshot Bridge on the caboose, yes.
Because I think you might even get onto the straight before we come off the bridge.
And it's that long of a bridge.
No, just this straight is...
I am almost on the straight. And I am now on the straight.
What's in the
And we're still on the straight, so that is a long, straight view down the train.
It is. It came with a screenshot.
And now we're turning to the left.
What an amazing feat of engineering.
Isn't it just?
I mean, it's a bit wobbly.
Are you surprised? When we get to the point that we can build bridges not having to do it in first-person view, so I had to build that by running along the ground and placing bits, because you can't walk along the top of the bridge.
Oh god, that's even worse.
Whilst you're building the bridges, they don't exist. You can see them, but you can't walk on them.
Yeah.
You have to build them at ground level. So I think I did pretty well.
I think you
I
did
think
very
you did
well.
extremely well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you look to the front left of the train, you will see the coal mine
No,
just
I don't
above
see
the
that.
wooden trestle bridge.
And
It'll be just coming around the corner now.
It will be coming round the corner when it comes.
You should see the. You should just be able to see. Looking at the stream, you can just see the turnaround balloon loop on a steel trestle bridge,
Yep.
and then there's a white building just coming into view about now. Hopefully,
Yep, I see it.
that is the coal mine. We are nearly there.
Yay! We have nearly made it.
wonderful.
That took 26
And-
minutes.
Paul, look left.
Yes.
Don't tell Gary what you can see by the end of the trestle.
Is it a terrier?
I can't see anything.
You should be able to see something. It's part of the
Oh,
scenery. That's rather nice, isn't it?
Oh,
Let's go and have an
that.
investigate of that.
That is very nice.
Is it a terrier?
It's not a terrier. It's quite pretty,
Almost.
though.
It's
Remember,
what?
kids, hydration is important.
I think you need to remember to walk around with your eyes closed.
Sorry?
Just me missing the big obvious feature. So I said, I must walk around with my eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking to the left for a giant waterfall, am I?
Yeah. You'll see it.
You know
Fairly
how
soon,
earlier
you'll
you
see-
said there was a giant waterfall?
Yep.
And now we've got here and we haven't passed it yet. It was kind of obvious what it was.
Yeah. You can see it now.
I can.
It is rather large.
Yes.
So later, when we get passengers, there'll be a prominent tourist attraction that we can advertise.
I am considering whether I want to jump off soon and start setting points up top.
Hurrah for defeating your antivirus. I mean, I'm not convinced about Kaspersky. It never used to be great, but maybe it's better than it was.
Well, the alternative to what? Norton and McAfee, and well, McAfee's a strange bloke. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, the alternate here being Avira, and I'm getting a lot of lag on the live stream. Is everyone else getting a lot of lag on the live stream, or is it just me? I'm sat Wi-Fi in a place where the Wi-Fi signal isn't great, so you know.
Is that where we're getting lag? Are you not?
Oh no, the
Connected on-
laptop's
oh, no,
on, the laptop's on the cable. I'm watching the live stream on the phone.
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha.
Well, in terms
So it's
of
going to be about a
antivirus, you use
half-hour
HUD.
run. This is
Not had much lag for a while now. Excellent. I'm glad it's just my phone then.
so, Gary. How long have we been running from the smelter now?
28 minutes.
I said this was a long run, but that's getting on for ridiculous.
Yeah.
It
See
is
why I
probably
didn't
the
want to
longest
use
run in
geared
the game.
locos when we can help, if we can help
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
On the other hand,
But
there is
this
a very strong
probably-
temptation to run the coal hoppers down by gravity.
And,
I may have
but
to
like,
try
this
that
probably
at
will be
some
the
point.
longest route in the game.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad I'm hearing not too bad on the lag front for everyone else, because it was quite atrocious on when I actually, my phone fell behind because of the lag, and when I reset it, my phone was 29 seconds behind. So that's quite a lot of lag. I'm here and the device has wired connection. Well, hey, hello here. I am Gary.
It's such a pretty game.
I am going to
It
jump off.
is.
Paul,
It
you have
really
control of
is.
the train.
Right.
Bye.
I know I keep saying it, but it really is.
Paul, you
Have
have
fun.
control of the train.
Okay. Now let's see if we
When
can't
you come
follow.
off the wooden trestle,
Hmm.
you can probably start throttling down a little bit. Because stopping this is going to be fun. We've got it started, but we saw how long it took to get started. Now we've got to stop the thing.
I know, and we also had the third engine pushing from the rear, starting it.
So
Yeah, we
Christopher,
will
when you
probably need a
say
break
it's stopped now, do you mean the stream has stopped or the lag has stopped? I'll know the answer by whether you answer or not.
Right, route through there is set. I can come back and meet the train, I guess.
Wonderful.
No, you can't do that. The vegetarians won't like it.
Okay, well, we'll come and beans the train then. Is that better?
Much better. There's plenty of beans on it.
It's full of beans. But I have climbed up to the coal mine, set the route.
That's quite a steep-looking incline.
Where?
As we come back towards the coal mine.
It is rather, isn't it? We shall have to see if you, even make, if you can make it.
Yeah.
Are you
Yes.
still going faster than running speed?
Maybe not
were
sure.
we ever going faster than running?
No, you're
speed?
not. I am catching up with the caboose.
So you are. Wave
Very
to
slowly,
Linny,
but-
everyone.
Hello. Also, take a look at that waterfall from closer up, Gary. It's having a train for scale rather helps.
Yes. and it's quite a long train as well. You jumped into my screenshot there.
Excellent.
Could you ask for a better screenshot than Linny?
Well, I was trying to get a screenshot of the waterfall. Indeed, Paderborn, the source of the radiation. It's clearly natural radiation.
So is this going to be Uranium Falls, is it?
Yeah, a rather pretty waterfall, made prettier by that wonderful radiation glow that comes off the water.
You should bathe in it. It'll give you a lovely, healthy glow. Oh, here we go around the U-bend again.
It's been said to improve
Can we see Gary?
longevity.
Can we see Gary? Can we see Gary?
I can barely see you through the trees.
I can see Gary.
Oh, so can I.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello there, General Kenobi. Sorry, hello there, General Kenobi.
Radon Falls. Yes, I like that one, Paderborn.
Yes, I like that one as well.
I'll have to go look through some like D&D town name suggestions and pick out one I like for my layout.
So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, we're not going to get a chance to go back this stream, are we?
No, probably
No.
not.
How long is our journey now?
We are 34 minutes in, and we have 26 minutes to go on the live stream. 3.6
Explains
meters
why-
high. Not great, not terrible.
No.
It's a bit more than 3.6.
Yeah, I believe the radiation was at Chernobyl as well.
Uh-huh.
That's as high as our ruler goes.
And then there's the big elephant foot in Chernobyl.
Oh, don't. That thing's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Also, you see how we're just going nicely along the terrain here with the locos ball, and then
Yes.
suddenly this?
Yeah.
Just a cliff.
That sounds brilliant. Suddenly this. It's good when you have no context.
Oh yeah, it's our version of the elephant's foot. Since you have to the atomic waterfall.
No, this is the crater.
What the impact?
You know, for such a small map, they have actually managed to give you some quite challenging and interesting places to have to build a railway.
I know it's wonderful, isn't it?
Yep. Oh,
It's supposed to be like
the locos, I think, are nearly there.
I think it's something like
I have just
4
reached
kilometers
suddenly
squared.
this.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul,
Yes.
can you throttle back to about 60%?
I can.
So this is the source of the explosion.
No.
And if you throttle back to about 30%. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching our final destination. Please make sure all seats are in the upright position and all tray tables are stowed.
What do you call this black stuff in the bottom of my wagons then, Killian? Ah.
So yeah, I think the developer said that the map was about 4 kilometers square, or it could have been 8 kilometers.
I think it's 8 kilometers square,
One of
but
the
the fact
two.
that it's just taken us more than half an
Yeah.
hour to go from not the top to not the bottom. Paul, do you see where we're aiming for?
I do.
Right, so the first platform is rails.
Oh, it's a good job there at the back then, isn't it?
Yep.
I know.
Then there is coal, and then there is beams. So I suggest we may want to shunt this train somewhat. Fortunately, there are some sidings up here, so
But of course, Killian, yes, it's burned concrete, of course.
okay. You can
Ah,
shut your regulator, Paul.
there we go. This is a good place to get a good view of the yard.
Consider it shut. Oh, we've got a turntable and everything. Very fancy.
No shed though.
Not yet, anyway.
Right, we can only unload the first 10 beams wagons until we've got some rails. So let's slow
We should
down.
have some by then. And you're going to want to...
So applying brakes.
Yeah.
Okay, and release brakes.
Yeah, it's fine, Paderborn. They can do the brakes. First wagon unloaded.
Lovely.
Woo.
So wait, we made it
That's
all the
fine.
way up here without incident.
Well,
That
let's wait.
seems
Let's wait till the
implausible.
rest
I
of the
know,
train
fair
makes it up here.
You've just jinxed a whole train now.
Three wagons. I have shut my regulator and I'm going to run back and prepare to unload some rails when they get to the
If you could, yes.
appropriate platform. Yeah,
I've shut
Because
my
you have-
regulator as well.
just keep it rolling. I
Keeping
can't
it
unload
rolling.
any rails yet, so we will have to set back, I'm afraid.
Right.
I think, but not for a while yet.
Right, this is my last
In
one.
fact,
I
can
can
you apply some
unload.
brakes, please, Paul?
Well, brakes.
Yes, please. Because rail wagons take a long time to unload.
Like full stop.
No, just coast at that speed. That's good.
Right.
It's only one wagon that we missed getting unloaded.
That's fine. It seems to be going through the beams at the right rate for. In fact, Paul, if you apply your brakes to stop the train now, and what we'll do is we'll set back very slightly just to unload the last of the beams.
Darn, we almost came far enough forward that I could load up some coal.
No, we're going to unload first.
Sounds way too
You're doing that.
organised.
By yourself, right? That's a good speed, Paul. You can shut your regulator.
I'm moving this all by myself.
Hello,
You
Mr.
were, I'm-
Anonymous. How are you?
Well, let me know when
Gary,
the
let us know
beams
when
are
you've got them.
And I have got them.
Wonderful.
Right. So what I suggest we do now is we stop the train. We pull forward until the first coal hopper is under the chute, and then uncouple the wood wagons we've got.
Hmm.
And while the first coal hopper is loading, we can shunt these wagons into a siding. Make
Yes.
shunting the coal hoppers much easier.
I take it from this, we get 10 in each wagon like we do with the iron ore. Good night, Paderborn.
Yes.
Sleep well. Don't work too
Good
hard
night.
and all that jazz.
So which way do we need to go? Forwards.
Forwards.
Forward.
We've got 150 coal in the hopper. Good, thanks. I thought I'd see if you recognised who this is. Mr. Anonymous is normally a name that's well hidden, so I can't recognise who it is.
No.
That is...
You've got 3 more wagons left to go.
Battlefield and Mangap's Valley Heritage Railway is who Mr. Anonymous is.
2 more wagons to go.
Right, so preparing to stop.
1 more wagon to go. Quarter, 3 quarters, half, quarter. And anywhere around there will be fine. Ah, it's Lewis. Hello, Lewis. How are you?
Right, Gary, can you uncouple behind the between the hoppers and the flats, please?
Yes.
And Paul, we're going to set forward a bit.
Right.
We're going to set forward quite a long way.
You are uncoupled.
Thank you. But slowly, this is a very sharp curve. So walking speed or slower, ideally.
Right. Go.
I'll tell you what,
Oh,
where
that is
the
very
iron
tight.
ore comes out as little balls for you to count, this comes out as
This
some
comes as
big,
cubes.
massive cubes.
Cubes.
Big
Some
cubes
Minecraft
of
coal
coal.
blocks.
Yeah. They're sort of that size as well.
Big Minecraft cubes. Oh,
Right.
I love that.
In fact, that's
I'm gonna
something
go
that
on
took
that.
a while. Fair enough, Lewis. Well, good to have you back. So he's 10 metric tons of coal.
As opposed to Imperial tons of coal.
Yes,
Yes.
which are heavier than metric tons.
22 of those. And a bit. And the graphic is still filling up. Go, I take it this is just burned concrete here, Killian. All this black rock I've just filled my wagon with.
Gary, you want to come and see this balloon loop?
Be right there.
Oh, look right.
I know, certainly a balloon loop and a half.
I was just
See why
hydrating.
See why I'm suggesting we take this slowly?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to see the engine to pop into view quite that quickly when I saw where the back of the train was. That's quite a tight loop. Magically expanding coal. It's good how it does that.
Right.
New
Coal.
from Yes.
We're going to stop now. I would like to ask you to take these 2 wagons of planks, if I may.
Yes, and then stick them in The
There's a
firewood
left-hand
depot.
siding. So I'm
Right.
going to just
There we go, I made it.
move my engine. I've uncoupled the wagons behind you, so I'm moving my engine
Right.
forwards
Okay.
when I remember to take the tender handbrake off.
I'm
Why
not
is my
uncoupled.
engine... Oh,
I'm not
you're...
uncovered our engine.
Okay, now you are.
There we go.
That would be why I wasn't accelerating at all.
That's still got my brakes on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Um,
What?
I just dropped into Paul's cab from above.
hello there. So if Paul could just take those wagons in there.
So in the Heisler, you can stand on top of the hatch in the roof of the cab. And if you open the hatch whilst you're up there, you just fall through it.
I love that. That's great.
Takes me quite
That's
a few attempts to
unbelievable.
get up there, though, usually.
I can just see you trying.
I give up. You appear to be a bit stuck, Limmy.
No, I'm not. You'll see. I'll show you. I'll show you all.
What do they do with filling up the climax of firewood, actually? I mean, Heisler.
Slow it down a bit, and I'll unload as you go past. It's good how it all magically turns into cordwood as it goes in the middle there, isn't it?
That's just magical wood.
Right, don't reverse out of there because I've changed the points behind you.
Right, yeah, so I need to come to a complete stop.
Yes.
And while that's going on, I'll fill up the bunker.
You can do that.
Because it needs doing.
I do indeed.
Why is this somewhere I can stand?
Where are you standing? There.
I just walked into the cab and up the firebox.
I love this game in Albert Square.
So I did not mean to run into the cab and up the firebox.
Right, I think that's the bunker full.
Not even nearly.
Oh, okay.
When you fill this bunker up, you don't get a view out the back anymore.
Oh,
It goes
interesting.
up to roof level, yeah.
You could quite easily empty this whole thing into here.
We might as well do it while we're here,
Waiting for
and
Linny.
both got time. Yes.
Yeah, you can reverse out now if you want. Just be cautious because I'm setting back all of these wood wagons into the siding.
Oh, well, we'll start this now, so it'd be a shame not to finish it.
You can fill up my tender too.
I would love to.
You'd need to fill up
That's what I
the
was...
firewood depot a few times first, though.
So you know how you're our permanent waiting, Lenny?
Yeah?
Sounds like Paul is now the refueling the locos team.
Yeah. Gary, can you see the back end of my train approaching?
Yes.
Can you give me warning when I'm a couple of wagon lengths away from the points at the end of this siding?
Yes.
Thank you. Because this am a long train.
The longest train in the yard.
I'm not entirely convinced I can fit all of these stake wagons in that siding.
I'm not convinced you can, but you might be able to.
Well, we've got two sidings for that very reason.
Mm-hmm.
Three wagons. Two wagons.
Right, okay. Thank you.
You can't keep stealing them from the same pile, Paul,
I know.
because it won't refill.
It won't refill until the stuff's taken from each of them.
Yeah, there's got to be less than 100 in each pile for it to take them.
Yes.
So we have 5 minutes left until midnight.
Paul, you can now, if you wish, set back and move the coal hoppers so that we can load up some coal hoppers.
Wonderful.
You should do that, Paul.
Okay.
Give us something to do for the last few minutes of the stream. Just set back gently around that very tight turning triangle.
No, it's a circle.
Well, loop. It's just about a semicircle, I think. But teardrop, which is certainly what was caused when I was building it. Because the sharper the curves are, the more sensitive stock is to little kinks and wiggles.
Yes. You're going to want to slow down, Linny. 2 wagons short of the siding.
I'm going to run back
Then I
and
could
change
possibly stick
Oh.
these two. And I could possibly put these two wagons in that siding as well.
No, not enough space. Because my engine's there.
I know.
So you'll have to attach those to the front of the coal hoppers, I'm afraid.
Oh, I should
Which
probably
I've set your route
down.
for. I say,
I
that's
think.
very fast. You're very brave taking that loop at that speed, Paul.
That'll be fine.
Brave, stupid, a mixture of the two.
What? Both? Both is good. So how much coal have we generated overall? Let's see.
150.
Okay. We've got some spare beams as well.
Spare beans.
Have
I
you
know
lit
what
the fire in
you're
the
all
goose
having for
for?
dinner. Nope.
Oh, I'm hungry again now.
So with just a few minutes to go, has everyone out there in YouTube land enjoyed another gaming live stream? That is the question.
It's so loud.
I mean, I have, but as Gary points out, I'm not in YouTube land. At least not for Gary. I am for everyone else.
No. I mean, same with me.
Looks great fun. It certainly is great fun. You are 5 wagons away, Paul. And 4 wagons.
Is there a link on the rear of?
It is all
The
set
flat.
up.
Couplings are
3
set
wagons.
correctly.
Right, thank you.
It is all on.
Slow
It is on
down.
Steam. Yes.
2 wagons. 1.5. 1. 3/4. Half. Quarter. And stop.
You are coupled.
That was quite gentle.
Wonderful.
If you could move forward a wagon, please.
Right.
You've
I
got
can
some
move forward
wagons
and-
next to you to help you judge how long a wagon is.
I know it's not nice.
Thank you, Alex, for the Steam link. Much appreciated. Remember, if you do get the game, come and join us on Discord, !Discord in the chat, and you can come and join us on Friday nights as we play on this world every week.
And quarter wagon. And stop.
Time to load the giant Minecraft cubes.
So we made
Well,
it. And we are
honestly,
loading coal, and I think that's actually worked quite well for timing.
Oh my god, they do look like Minecraft cubes.
They really do.
Do you know what else they look like? Do you know them Oxo cubes? They look like gravy salt blocks. That's what they look like.
The other thing I quite like about this mine is that the lift at the back of the building is animated. You can see the lift going up and down.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice too.
So if Gary wants to show the stream viewers, what we can do is, once this wagon is loaded, Paul sets it forward.
Is that wagon loaded?
That is right. So
Wonderful.
if Paul sets
So-
it forward, and Gary can go and have a look at the lift. Good speed, so 3/4
Hey, there it goes.
and a half
And there goes one down. That is quite
and a
cool.
quarter.
So
and
we have
stop.
reached
You can also
midnight.
see the lift wheels as well. Sorry?
We have reached
top.
midnight.
Oh no, pumpkin time.
So I would like to thank everyone for coming. I have had great fun. I hope you all have as well. And as I say, grab the game from Steam with the link that Alex has posted. Join us on Discord and come and play along on every Friday night. In the meantime, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I've been Gary. They've been Linny, Paul and Adam.
Good night.
Good night.
This has been Gary Does Gaming, and you've been awesome as always. Good night.